I'm live. It took me a minute. Took me a minute to say my little prayers before I start. The final list. Nancy, hi. I see you go a second one you just put in. So I don't know if that's two questions or you just add in a second super sticker for luck. Thank you. I appreciate that. But this is the list. I've got 20 on the list, 20 out of 30. So we got 10 more slots and we are closing down after that. So I'll wait a couple minutes, wait for people to come in, and I'll get my vibe on. My stomach is hurting, guys. I'm nauseous. And I have no reason to. You know what? I do have a reason to be. I'm lying. I wasn't drinking coffee the entire time I was sick, and I wasn't drinking coffee when I got here. And then all of a sudden, I started Pilates in the morning, and there's a Starbucks right next to it. And I get a Starbucks now. And I think I'm drinking too much caffeine because my stomach is hurting. Nausea, nausea. All right. Yeah, do what you can. We're good. Anything you can do helps, Ryzen. I love it. I was good last time. It seems like I'm closing out pretty quick, most times at 30 right away. So people just coming in randomly. Didn't happen as much last time. So just filling up the last 10. Hi, Naz is here. Naz is getting all funky with her band. She's got a band going on and new project. You gotta post a video or something and tag us in it. Let us see it. See what's going on. This world of yours. She's a rock star. All right. Also, don't forget my membership is there. The membership is something that I've been working on for a while, but was not sure what I wanted to do because in the beginning with my channel, I overdid it with Facebook, trying to manifest, having a manifesting channel because that's where I want to go. But instead, I decided to do the membership as a way for people who are real serious, want to go over there. I have a lot coming in. I want to start a podcast over there. I have guests coming in. I'm working with somebody to get workshops done and so forth. And I'm going to do weekly videos on just manifesting. So instead of doing a second channel, I'm doing the membership as my manifesting group. And that way, if you're diehard serious, you have more of my attention over there. The members on the third tier, especially, will get most of the benefits, the discount, and the one-on-one. The second tier is going to be like this on Tuesdays after I do my weekly video on whatever topic I choose or we choose as a group. I will do questions and for some people to come in for a couple hours. So usually we know what the number can be. And the third tier members will have first go at that. If it gets to a point, I will eventually have to do my own day for the third tier members. So the second tier members don't get robbed of their time. So it'll work itself out, but it's not an extra thing for my channel to grow more subscribers. It's more for the people on my channel who definitely do want the manifesting coach and want the tools that I have, that I've used in my own journey, whether that be meditation, mantra I might be doing in the future. Everybody knows I do Kundalini yoga. We do my therapist, my hypnotist. She does guided meditations. She has her own app, building her own store, and so forth. And so that's where this is going. It's my original dream at the beginning, but I'm doing it this way. And so and you don't have to be a part of it to keep doing what we're doing on this channel, because I will always be doing what I'm doing on this channel no matter what. That's just an extra bonus for the side for me to venture off on a new avenue. So I don't, so it's not going to be all extra, all signs and stuff like that on the membership. Occasionally I may do some collabs or something, or do a bonus readings over there, but it's more for what I said. All right. Hi, Ed. How are you? Yes. All right. So we're starting with 20. We have 10 slots left. If we don't get to 30 today, we don't get to 30 today. It's no big deal. I'm just going to go through the slots. After a certain amount of time, if I don't have 30 anyways, I'll close down. So we have a time limit here. And we are going to start. We're going to start here. Should I or should I not? Gotta buy one. 10 spots until we're done closing out. Get them in. All right. I'm excited, guys. I'm super excited. Like, Divine just made everything work at the right time. I had to go do my thing, close out my chapter, get my, get this started here, this membership started, get this whole thing started. And I'm just excited. All right. Let me see. We are tapping into, you know what I want to do though, because now I got a lighter. Finally got a lighter. My son's fireplace lighter. Yay. Come on, I can learn how to use it. Let's get a little sage up in here. My fancy chair. I brushed her today. I left my brush in Florida for my chair, for my baby girl, and I brushed her finally today. It reminded me of when my mom used to brush my hair. I was like, I felt bad. I had to be gentle. All right, so we got some sage. Ooh, someone's a singer. No, someone thinks they're a singer. I'm coming to try out for your band, Naz. Right? I'm one of those people that you could probably hear me singing and be like, damn, she can sing. Listen to her, right? Put me on stage and I'm tone deaf. All right. So now this is too much. All right. Hopefully I don't cause a fire. All right, here we go. Cindy. Hopefully I don't start a fire because that didn't go out yet. Cindy, 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 Cindy. You just found out. I have known to sing a couple karaoke songs really, really good when I was drinking. A couple times it was like, I think I was even shocked, right? But I'm telling you, 8 times out of 10, I'm singing out of tune or I'm just harmonizing with whatever's going on. I even took voice lessons and I can be taught to sing. I was taught to sing and I have a pretty voice. I don't know what it is. I don't know. It's not a natural thing for me. So when I start to go, I shut down. It's just not a natural thing. But I love to sing. We'll pitch correct you. You'll have to do a lot more pitch correct me. All right. So we got G Gomez. I'm gonna put G Gomez in here. I'm getting started here. So we have 9 spots left. 9 spots. Yeah, we got to see some stuff, Naz. We've got to see this. We got some artists on this channel. We got to see what's going on in the background. All right, let me get into Cindy's energy. Cindy, I just found out that the Virgo I've been dealing with is trying to pursue someone else also. He doesn't know that I know. I don't know how to approach the situation. What is going through his head? All right. Super chat, namaste. If I think there's a $sign. I don't see it. No, I didn't see yours. Oh, she's looking for the $sign on it. I don't know. All right. So I don't know how to approach the situation. What is going through this Virgo's head? What is going through this Virgo's head? All right. So you're right. They're not invested. I got the Six of Wands upright. I've got the Eight of Cups in the feelings position. I got the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse position. They're not invested in a commitment. All right. And I'm kind of getting that they're in their emotions position. I got the Eight of Cups. So it's like they're not given to this the way you want them to. The Six of Wands, they like attention. All right. They get a lot of attention, or they got an ego. Okay. So your Virgo's got a little bit of an ego, likes to get attention, pride, ego showing up in their feelings position. They're definitely ignoring, they're not connecting emotionally to you or this new person. Okay. They're emotionally withdrawn. They're actually not very happy within. Okay. So I mean, just to keep it kind of lighthearted, it's not about you and this person. It's your person's kind of emotionally withdrawn. And so they like the attention. They like the physical attention, the attraction. All right. They don't have enough to give to anybody emotionally right now. All right. And what I'm seeing is walk away from this, or turn your back, or at least pull back a little bit. All right. Pull back. Mimic the energy until you know what's going on. In the intentions position, they're showing eight of Pentacles in reverse. In actions position too, it's like, don't invest any more into this until your person turns back towards you. Okay. Cindy, this doesn't mean that this person doesn't have feelings for you. It doesn't mean that there's still no potential here. It just means that your person themselves is physically, and I mean emotionally withdrawn, and they're just getting attention from other people and you. All right. So nobody's like winning here. Nobody's winning the game. All right. The thing is it's not a wise investment right now. You want this person's feelings. You want them to turn back towards you. Want them to focus on what it is you guys want. So you're asking what to do, and it's what's going through this person's head. It's really what do they really want, and that's something they're going to have to figure out. But if you start to back your energy up, you'll know real quick if they're willing to sacrifice the relationship with you. All right. I wouldn't judge it. I wouldn't do anything. I would accept where it is right now and decide yourself how much you want this relationship. Do you want this relationship? Do you want to put one more foot forward and say, I want to put effort into this? There might be, ways to get around this without having to bring more focus or energy on the fact that they have their mind on somebody else, or they're looking around. You can do this without them even knowing. So you just pull back your energy, you go within, and you make them feel an emptiness, a distance from you, and then they come back around. All right. If they don't come back around, one, either you're not fully invested, or two, they're not at a place where they're even thinking about being invested at all. And I feel like that's how you're going to know. And you're possibly right. It's a strong soul tie. But right now I got the Queen of Cups in reverse. So there's definitely insensitivity happening here. There's definitely a lack of emotional connection between the two of you on this level right now. So you definitely feel like it's a soul tie. You know there's something bigger there. So that should ease the fear of you backing up a little bit, so that this person can, figure out what the hell's going on here in their feelings. All right. Because if you chase an energy like this, a person will start to realize or create stories of why they're walking away. Does that make sense? If you start pushing at this energy, this person's going to go, oh, yeah, this is why I knew something. You're giving them a reason. And so my camera's freezing. The other one's probably going to give out. So hopefully you guys can still hear me here. But what I'm seeing is just pull back your energy a little bit. All right. I lost the other camera, guys. I'm sorry. Hopefully you guys can still hear me. But that's just saying. And I have the Six of Swords in reverse. So what I'm getting, Cindy, is they're not going anywhere if you don't want them to. The Six of Swords in reverse. But also the Six of Swords in reverse says you're pointing at the Five of Swords, which means you're kind of in a cluster F, right? A mental fog, mental games, mind games. You don't know yet. So you don't want to be in that Five of Swords energy. You want to turn this around by backing up your energy and getting this person to see what they're doing. You're going to show them, or show them how you want to be treated, how much attention you want. Okay. And that's what I'm getting for you. Don't doubt your soul ties and things like that. There's always something that's either there you need to figure out and so forth. All right. All right, it's a knob. And don't chase. Don't chase. You don't got to let people know what you're doing. And that's going to be my topic for tomorrow during the membership too, is opening up with the manifest and stuff, is talking about, we don't need to talk to people about manifesting and what we're doing. We don't want people to know what we're doing. Who's coming towards you in love? All right, we got the devil coming towards you. Who's the devil in your life? All right. Could be just a Capricorn coming to you, but there's definitely somebody who you're trapped with or you're bound by, and you feel like you're stuck and there's nowhere to go. But at what cost? You know, it's like the temptation. What's it worth to you? How much anxiety and pain is this causing you? Or does this person really have that much control over you? Right? And I got the Sun card in reverse, so it could be a Leo energy. So I'm not liking the positive energy here. It could be somebody who acts, you know, cold, negative, the glass is half empty. They bring negativity to your life, or they make you feel bad. They make you feel trapped. You feel like you're bound by this person, like you can't control the ties or the bonds you have to this person. You may have a child with this person. Seven of Wands in reverse is saying you've got to put your foot forward. You've got, you know, build some boundaries, ground yourself. You might be overly sensitive, defensive, guarded. You know, you might, you know, be afraid to fight back or stand your ground, but you're being asked to stand your ground and put your foot forward and stand in your power. All right, ground yourself. What are your rules? All right, boundaries are needed with this person coming towards you. All right, you know who this is. All right, we got the Fool card. All right, the Fool card is saying surrender, trust, and move forward. Either move forward and walk away from this relationship. You can. You're not bound by this relationship. You're only bound by the thoughts that you've placed on, or the expectations, and you've, you know, you think you're controlled by this situation. The Fool card says that you could have a fresh start with this person or have a fresh start on your own. All right. But it's about building boundaries and standing in your power, not giving up your rights so easily. Right. Seven of Wands in reverse, your intense frustration or, you know, lack of boundaries is making you feel bullied maybe, or making you feel out of control, but you have complete control over how this person shows up for you. And there's somebody, this could be somebody that's coming into your life, or somebody in your past who's done this to you before. Somebody that you're either connected to or will be connected to. Just know that if it's not a specific person, it's showing your insecurities and your lack of boundaries around relationships that's holding you back. All right, there is an Aries here, but this could be holding you back from an Aries. This, what I just said, your insecurities and your lack of confidence and your boundaries. Being confident and standing in your power is another way to read that if I was reading that for a complete single, right? So this might be Diego. It could be what's holding you back from it, though, is confidence, lack of confidence, and feeling like trapped. The devil card can be you're obsessed over negative thoughts, especially with the sun in reverse. So you are obsessing over negative thoughts and either not thinking you're good enough or powerful enough or strong enough or confident enough to move forward, to have a fresh start in a relationship. And so you could be getting in your own way, blocking the relationship. I've got the Strength card here. So I'm getting Leo, strong Leo in this read, Aries in this read, and Capricorn in this read. And we are seeing confidence again is needed. Inner strength, willpower. It doesn't have to be that person. It could be what's holding you back from a fresh start. Not everything is literal. And if you haven't talked in a month now and you're still holding on to that, you could be holding yourself back too with confidence, lack of confidence. You might, if you're not talking to somebody and you're still got your mind on them, you are already lacking confidence that you're not talking to them anymore and they've lost interest. All right, so you are insecure about that situation, and you don't even know maybe if you're not talking because you've created the distance or if they've created the distance at this point. Because if you assume or you already assume something in that situation, it's going to show up for you that way. But that's what I've got for you in love. So either a Capricorn's coming near you, an Aries coming towards you, but I feel like it's a lot about insecurities there. All right. Let me see. Persons. You're welcome. Yeah, remember, guys, we're doing readings. Readings are the now moment, but also know that I'm looking at what's coming towards you, and we don't know always what's coming towards us. And listen to the message back again and listen to it in a couple days. It never goes, I delete them after about 6 months. So read your reading back and you know what's coming towards you. Nancy, person's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions. All right, I got the 8 of Cups. I got the 8 of Swords. You guys are trapped, bound, all right? And we got the Justice in reverse, all right? So there's no compromise here. You've got somebody who's emotionally withdrawn and somebody who's mentally withdrawn. Somebody's mentally stressed, not even thinking positive, and the other person is starting to emotionally withdraw. All right. And the Justice card in reverse is showing that it's like this is a divine contract. So you definitely need to fulfill this. I mean, you don't need to do anything, but it's a karmic contract. And right now it's out of balance and there's an injustice. You both feel like there's some sort of injustice happening here. All right, so we get the 8 of Cups. All right, somebody emotionally withdrawn, somebody done, somebody over it, somebody's not knowing what to do, feeling like, you know, I just want to walk away. And then you got the 8 of Swords here, somebody feeling like they can't walk away. They're trapped, but you're trapped by your own thoughts and negative beliefs and limiting beliefs. So again, still bound, but you're bound by the ties that you place there yourself. There's knives all around you to untie. You've only got 2 hands bound, right? And and there's a sword there. You can totally get untied there. But in this picture, it looks as though, you know, she feels as though she can't. All right. And like, still, there's no change here. There's no change in the justice. You both feel like each one's right. You're holding to your point of views. So one's feeling neglected, one's feeling unemotionally fulfilled, one's feeling like they're not being heard, listened to, and one's feeling like they're not being cared for and nurtured, right? Taking things personally, and it's just you're back to back at this point. All right. I've got the Strength card, which says you have the strength to pull through. This is a soul tie. This is, you know, the Strength card is soul tribe, you know, bound by past lives and things like that. And, you know, there's family here. You guys recognize each other, right? And you have what it takes to make it through. This bond grows stronger over time. But again, a decision has to be made here, some sort of truth. You know, we got the Two of Cups in reverse. You guys, you're trying to get back to maybe where you were yesterday, and like it's all about starting a new today. And where you got to accept where things are at today and let go of yesterday so you can move forward. The Eight of Swords is saying, I'm not letting go of any limiting beliefs I have. And the more somebody's in denial or regrets or guilt or anything like that, or the more somebody feels like their mouth's closed and they can't speak their voice or truth, and the more somebody's feelings are feeling hurt and like they're not being heard, right? You're getting more of this Two of Cups in reverse. You're getting separation. You've got to decide what you want, because right now you're pushing more towards separation. And where there's a will, there's a way. If you want this to happen, it's about switching the story around. And right now the Magician in reverse it's like you're doing completely opposite. You're disconnecting from being a co-creator. You're allowing the world to happen to you. You're allowing the situation to happen to you. Right? Your thoughts and your feelings are creating this reality. Both of you guys, you can change the dynamic by being the change yourself within, right? But as long as the Magician's in reverse, there's mind games. There's game playing with each other now. Now it's just a game between the two of you. When are we going to pull back, and when are we going to bring heaven down to earth? What is going on within is happening without. And right now you're not using all the tools you have to make this work in your favor. And it's all about changing those limiting beliefs and focusing on your feelings, not focusing on your person, how your person's feeling, how your person's thinking. You've got to start with you, how you're feeling, how you're thinking, and how you want things to change. And then as you start to treat yourself and your person a different way, they will mimic you. They will either be the change that you're being, do as you do, not as you say, or you'll come completely out of alignment and you'll walk away. But you can't just sit there and wait for the other person to solve it or fix it or change, or you can't wait for like therapy to finally give you an answer. Because that therapy is to talk about things, but you know, it's like you've got to start doing the work. Is what I've got for you. Right now, the Nine of Wands in reverse, still seeing you guys are stuck. Nobody's wanting to budge and take action and do the right thing or to make any change. All right, Emma. All right, Emma, welcome to my membership. Thank you for signing up. On the StreamYards, I can't see the colors of your names to see who did, but you guys get different handles. Once I can learn how to create my own emojis and things like that, or if I have time, or if anybody else comes into my life and has time, create some fancy ones. All right, Emma. Emma and Emma. Emily. It's not Emily, is it? It's just Emma. I just said Emily. Emily, unless your middle name's Lee. All right. All right, so I have something to say to you, Emma, because I'm itching my nose. I'm still dry. All right, Dolly, number 23 for Dolly. All right, so Emma, you are going to be the reason why my first video. Oh, I do see green on this. Emma, you are green on this. All right, so welcome, my blue morpho. And your question led me to think of a topic for tomorrow at the membership, which is Stop talking about you're manifesting. Stop telling people you're manifesting. Nobody needs to know what you're doing. It just adds reaction. It adds reaction to your life. We get people to you know, how can I say this? Being persuasive. All right. It's part of being charming or communicator or talker. It's how you connect with others. You don't tell people what you're doing to connect with them when you're agreeing or you're being more agreeable or when you're nodding or reflecting or you're giving people positive, you know, affirmations with your body language and what you say. You're doing things and people don't know why you're doing things, but you have an intention underneath everything you're doing. And it is the intention, it is the power of your intention that is changing the dynamic in the relationship. Okay, in the relationship. And so if you're telling somebody what you're doing, a lot of people who don't understand manifesting are going to think that you're trying to manipulate them. And I'm seeing you're saying you haven't been honestly, but the reason why I'm bringing it up is because the way your question was, and you said that you are talking and you were talking about how the concept of manifesting and other things, and then you wanted to know what they're manifesting. And yeah, so I read, but see, the thing is like I read your message for a reason that way. So that is a topic that I've picked up on a number of people. I've picked up on a number of people doing this while they're manifesting. I understand because I've done it too. You know, when like I'm talking to my sister and I want her to know I'm manifesting something, but I say it like in the old way, and I'm like, oh, but you know, I'm manifesting it, so I got to say it this way. She knows where I'm coming from, so we catch each other when we're doing that. But it's not just this time that I read it that way, Emma, but it's a good point to bring up for a lot of people. Because I've seen people, even people I've been coaching in the past, who are like, yeah, I've told them what my dreams are, this. And people automatically are going to think new thought, new age shit. It's manipulation. You're crazy, all this other stuff. And, or they're going to just laugh at you and goof at you until they're doing what you say, what you want, right? But it's about learning how to see how how energetically and how intuitively and with intention that your heart and your mind, the feelings, the thoughts, how you can create this energy from within and watch it create on the outside. So it's the magic that's happening as if you're the movie projector and you're seeing your movie play out in front of you. And when you start to do this, this is how public speakers, power of persuasion and things like that. They use all kinds of ways to arouse people's attentions and change their minds on certain ways without saying it with the word, right? Without saying it with the word. So that's going to be my discussion for tomorrow anyways in more depth. But there's never, I don't have any written out courses. I know how I've learned and the things I do to teach. But eventually they will combine into courses. But this is just more like the memberships are just what everything I know about manifesting. All right. So how does S feel? And no more talking to him about manifesting and what you're doing. And let me see. How does the concept of manifest and other things affect my manifestation? All right. They don't. So to answer that question, whatever they're manifesting is none of your business. You don't care about what they're manifesting unless you want that in your life. So if they're saying, this is my problems with this particular thing, I get stuck in my old timeline. Of course it does. Anytime you bring up the word manifesting, you're reminding yourself that you don't have something and you're trying to create something in your life. And the thing is the irony of it, I mean, what's ironic is you're trying to become the character. So you're trying to become the part that already has what you have. So if you already have S, why would you even be talking to him about manifesting? So in a way, you're trying to create two different versions here. You're trying to you're trying to be in your 5D all the time and focusing and manifesting from this standpoint. When you're in the 5D energy level or connected to source, right? You're not as connected to ego. Ego is just a filter. Right? You still got ego there. It's just like, it's not as much. And, you're really coming from this place. So you're coming from a place of presence and you have no judgment or attachments on anything. So it's easy to think in the 5D, okay, I know what I really want, right? And I know how I'm going to get it. And I'm just going to act as if I already have it. And I'm going to play in this 3D world like I'm just playing a part just to get by. And it's not going to mess with me because I can differentiate because I'm up here in the 5D most of the time. So I have no attachment. And so I can do this. So you're kind of trying to trick your mind. You're trying to be the person who has awareness over your thoughts all day long. So you are separating yourself a little bit, but at the same time of knowing that you're not separate. And it'll become, the more and more practice, it's natural. It really is a natural feeling to be able to do this. But when you're breaking it down and you're trying to do it, it does seem like, oh my God, how do you step up? What the hell is she talking about with this energy all around her? You'll start to understand the awareness. Right? So you don't want to get pulled back into the old story. And when you're trying to get yourself to stay in this manifesting, I'm Emma the manifester, you're staying in this, I'm Emma who still doesn't have what I need or want. And you're thinking maybe talking to him about it is going to keep you in this mindset, or it's going to physically, your ego thinks you're going to be able to manipulate the 3D reality. I'm going to make this happen, get them on the same page. And it's not. You're going back to the old way of thinking that you have to do something on the outside, make change on the outside. You have to see confirmation so that you can feel validated. And it's going against what you're trying to do. So it's better to deal with a trigger or a reaction with your SP and then just hang up the phone and go back to your way of thinking, as opposed to trying to get them on board with what you're thinking. Because the second they give you a hint that they're not on board, or they think you're nuts, or they don't like the whole manifesting thing or whatever, or they tell you something and then you are triggered and think that it's not working, you're going back into the old story. And that's why sometimes I say it's best to completely take yourself away from your SP until you can stay completely out of your old story. You've got to stay out of that old story. That old story is what's holding you back. It's the only thing. It's your thoughts that's holding you back. Because right now, you could already be Emma, the one that has what she wants, and every day tap in. And that's what I want to do in the membership, because I know you chose the third tier. Is the membership is to guide you in practices where weekly you will have the tools to remind yourself in the moment, or when you're getting triggered, to get yourself out of that moment so that you can stay in the feeling. So you can stay in the feeling of wish fulfilled. We all get conflicted. And this is years of the way our mind was on autopilot, trained to think. And now it takes discipline, Emma. We are trying to retrain our thoughts, our thought patterns. And this is proven. You can do this. And so we are trying to do this. I've been doing this for now. I've had the tarot channel for 3 years. 5 years is what I've been doing, working with the manifesting stuff, actually learning about the manifesting stuff. And so it takes a lot of discipline. I'm going to go back I always go back to basics. I do, Tracy. We have 7 slots left, I think. When you're not emotionally involved, you can manifest like this. You can manifest. I can write it down on a piece of paper and I can manifest something like that. I put Pilates down on there was a place here and it was full. full. Nobody could get in. I put Pilates on my notebook, and then the other day was like, oh, I was going to go drive 20 minutes to go to a yoga studio. Instead, I said, no, I'm getting into this place. But I didn't even think about it. Next thing you know, I'm already in the place. Already thought you can manifest things like this when you're not emotionally attached to it on the outside. And that's the hardest part about SPs. You've got to emotionally detach. All right, Zelly, I'll put you in line. I'll put you in line and I'll check afterwards, but you are in line. All right. So what is S's feelings? Let me pull a couple cards and then. All right, I got the King of Pentacles. So he is upright. All right, I got the Two of Swords, torn between two. Torn between two. And I got the Temperance card in reverse. Man, so he's going back and forth. He's really, he's got a lot weighing on his head. He's contemplating. I like that he's the King of Pentacles upright. That is a great way for him to show up. That shows that he's more grounded, that he's serious, he's contemplating. That is the serious card of contemplation, like the Hermit energy too. All right. So we're looking at, though, they are very torn between two. So they have a difficult choice to make in their life. We've known this. You know this. This is why it shouldn't be hard for you to drop off that old story. Drop it off. Don't take no for an answer. You're going to have to become a warrior now. We've got the Temperance card in reverse, which says you're going to still need patience here, because the Temperance card in reverse says there's still not enough for them to tip the scales yet. They haven't decided yet. There's still, things are stuck. They're wishy-washy, hot and cold. All right. Let divine timing unfold. Allow divine timing to unfold. This is time for you to work more on yourself and master in your skills, your discipline of your thoughts, because this is going to happen. This is going to help you in every area of your life, including your own hormones and your own emotions, when you become even more disciplined in the power of your reactions and thoughts. Okay. So this is a great reading for you, great reading for the energy that you're in. And you have the Temperance card showing up in your reading, which is showing also divine is guiding, right? It's just right now there's a pause, there's a halt, all right? You are a warrior. Look at this Two of Wands at the bottom of the deck. You're at a crossroads right now. Are you going to keep walking down that path, or are you going to go the other way? You got to get out of your comfort zone. You got to get off the pot now. You got to make a decision now, Emma. There's no more on the fence. I have to do this to myself every day. I got to say, or when I get caught up in the old way, the new way, I have to make a decision. I've got to jump in. I'm all in. You got to be all in, okay? And just go for it. Love ya. All right, Tracy, I will put you in line. Your name will be up on the screen. You can hang out. People love to hang out. There's a lot of manifesting advice in here and things like that. Also, but you can come back. It'll be maybe a couple hours by the time it gets to the end, and your name will be on the screen so you can find it too. All right. Oh, I feel like you're going through wormholes. You know what was funny? I said I felt like I went through a wormhole. Even my therapist, she got sick the same week I got sick. I haven't asked her yet. I was like, was there something weird about that? Like, I really did feel like I went through a wormhole. I mean, it was the flu. It wasn't COVID. You guys know I'm like fucking, I mean, I can tell COVID from like 10 miles away unless there's like a whole new strand. But that was definitely a flu I had, and it was just, I get the flu weird. I don't feel like I have a fever. I'm just out. I'm out. I'm nauseous and dizzy. And sometimes I can eat, sometimes I can't, but I'm out. Like, and that's it. And she was sick. but the wormhole, it was the Virgo full moon was the worm moon, right? So it's weird that everybody's talking about wormholes and going through other realities, because the thing is that my answer to you wants to be a big fat hell yes. Like my experience was unreal, and I've been sick quite a few times over the past few years. So I understand when I'm in like a delusional state, crazy anyways, and I understand when I'm in like, you know, when something is just what this is friggin' weird, and it definitely was. So I do think that I'm gonna sneeze. Hold on. I do think that there is truth in, you know, sometimes I catch a couple clips from people that I've listened to over the years, and with the whole 5D, 3D earth split and everything like that. You know, I do believe that the earth is alive. I mean, the earth is alive. Mother Gaia is alive. It breathes, right? The earth is energy as well. It's constantly evolving, changing, layers is changing, evolving. The vibration of the planet. There's a lot of things happening. I have no clue. All right. This is all I know. And the thing is everything shifts and affects everything on us, affects us. So if there are things in Mother Earth is trying to cleanse herself or clean or evolve or change or just shed her skin, whatever she's doing, it's doing it to us too. And there's high and low density energies. There's no doubt about it. It's not a fake facade thing to say, oh, you've got low density energy. Oh, you got high density energy. You can measure energy. So it's like people who have lower energy, negative, depressed, anything like that, weighing heavy, you know, eating heavier, they're gonna feel that dense energy. And then you have people who are detoxifying, cleansing their mind, living on a higher vibration. I do believe that as the earth is evolving, like, you know, the denser is getting a little bit more denser and the lighter is getting a little bit more lighter. And we're feeling those shifts or those gaps or those ascension symptoms. It's just the whole world, I think, is just energy moving, constantly moving, and we're feeling that. And I think we all experience it in certain ways. Are there actual portals and we go through hell? That's super cool. Maybe yes. I don't know. You know, and we're going through portals, but it could be just the way we're sensing the energetic changes. You know, the energetic changes of the earth. And because I do feel it. I feel it. I feel different. I feel different just traveling from, you know, Florida to Texas to Costa Rica to Tucson back, you know, to California. You know, it's the energies at different places are so different. So I'm going to give you a big yes, other reality. I feel like when I got here, like when I tell you, I feel like something finished, something completed, like whatever was holding on forever there for a moment, whatever I wouldn't let go of, whatever was rooted, there was something rooted in my core being that I did not want to let go of, that I was going through therapy, everything. And when I got here, I mean, I still got issues, holy shit. But the thing is there's something big that I got here and was like, it's done. I'm over. I'm over it. I don't even know I don't even know exactly what it was, but it was so big because I feel the difference of it. And what's happening is because there's an empty space, there's something not here anymore that I'm used to, an extra worry or an extra stress, an extra, you know, I'm so used to having this feeling, right? And all of a sudden it's not there no more. Every day something wants to come in. Something's like, oh, it's like I get an uneasy feeling because I'm programmed to have that space filled. And now because I catch it, I know it's there and it's changed on me and I want to keep it changed, right? I want to stay in this new way. Every time something tries to fill that space, right? Like if I get bored or something, all of a sudden I start to center myself again and remind myself that I am okay with this nothingness that's happening. So that I'm learning how to live in a more parasympathetic nervous state. is what's happening, because I'm such a high trauma, high vibe, high intensity, you know, fight or flight my entire life. So that shift that I felt, and like my programming wants to still worry about something. And so I know, I do feel like there was a huge shift, that a lot of people shed something. And that was a long answer to your question. And I'm sorry. Yes, Victoria, we still have, I think, 5. All right, so let's see what's going on between you and your SP. You and your SP. You're the Page of Wands. Look at you, another spiritual awakening. You just asked if you were going through a wormhole. Page of Wands to me is the curious, you know, go-getter, the fiery, I want to go on a new adventure, but it's also my like experience in a new spiritual adventure. So there's a new chapter. And that's another thing that I picked up on too, in my own journeys here, is that I'm experiencing, like, I'm a baby now again. So I'm in a complete new beginning in my journey. I've started a new cycle of some sort. And so you'll start to see that reflect in my channel, in my readings. And I'm on a new chapters opening in my spiritual evolution. And I've upped a level, or I've made it through a doorway, or whatever. But that's what's happening. And this is what I think of when I think of the Page of Wands. It's like we're both here at a new doorway. We've reached some milestone. And so what's next? I don't know. And this is what's fun about the Page of Wands, is that the Page of Wands doesn't know either. But the Page of Wands is like when we were 16, 15 and jumping out our windows, maybe in my case, and going and find some fun, you know, and we're going to find fun no matter what. And that's the Page of Wands, is we're exploring together, where there's a new chapter here, and we're the pioneers, you know. Everybody's walking through different parts of their own journey. So we're all going to be different pioneers in different ways. But hi, we're here, and we made it to a new chapter. All right, so that's where you're at. The Chariot in reverse is showing the energy between you and your person, your SP, and your SP is the Fool in reverse. All right, so you're both showing up with Fool energies, Aries energies, baby energies, but you're showing up as still being more awakened than your person. Your person is still showing as acting foolish, maybe a little bit more impulsive, childish, not responsible, and it's creating things from not moving forward. But you have the Chariot card and you have the Fool card in your reading, which means it's all about perception regarding you and how you look at your person. You are more awakened than them, so it's going to require patience with you as they're evolving, but also that this can be turned around. All right, this can be turned around by however you choose to see this new pathway now. All right, you've evolved, your person is still not reflecting, but you have to be the change that you want to see between the two of you. All right, so things might be stalling between the two of you, but you still have the Chariot card showing up here, and where there's a will, there's a way. All right, so that's what I've got for you. And the Three of Pentacles. All right, you're still building the foundations here. You're still learning, building gathering the tools you need and things like that. Victoria, thank you. I will pin your name right now, and just so that you will be in line. Thank you. All right. A and B. A and B. What is coming towards me in love? Hi. Black hearts and red roses. Seems like a Scorpio thing or an Aries thing. What's your sign? She could be like, I'm Cancer. I'm Cancer, in love with an Aries, or in love with Virgo. Or Leo. What's your sign, A and B? All right. Cancer. Look at that. That's funny. I was like, what? She's a Cancer. After I called every other sign. Rise in Leo, says Cliff. That's it. Cancer, rise in Leo. All right. What is coming towards you in the next couple weeks? Only uprights when I'm looking at what's coming towards you. All right. I got the 7 of Cups. I've got the 10 of... I was about to say wishful thinking, all right? If you're thinking maybe somebody that ended something painful with you is not, are you wanting them to come back? I've got a Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So I don't know if you're waiting for a water sign to come back, but it might, I'm getting kind of wishful thinking you should let somebody go and focus on yourself, focus on your healing, because you have other options and you might be holding on to somebody that has hurt you. Very insensitive. Or you should end something with somebody. You have a couple options and there's somebody that you should walk away from. You know, so let me know what you're thinking there. I got the 9 of Swords in reverse, all right? Is release the guilt, the shame, the regret. And I don't know, I'm getting that something is weighing on your head. So I let a Libra go. Let that Libra keep walking. And you need to work on yourself. You're going to have better sleep without this person who's hurt you in your life. You have other options, all right? But you may be still fantasizing or daydreaming or wishfully thinking for this person to come back. And Spirit wants you to move forward, all right? The 10 of Pentacles, all right? You possibly have an Ace of Cups, somebody who's family-oriented, long-term partner coming towards you, possibly new love coming towards you. So it could be an earthy energy, but you've got somebody here more stable or very stable coming towards you. You might even be moving, or you could move in with this person or live near this person, but you have a love offer coming in, but you've got to walk on and heal from somebody from the past. This person from the past. And it could be another water sign that you're walking towards. All right. All right, Jess, I got you. Yeah. Yeah, you've got a love offer coming in. It looks like somebody from somebody's stable, A and B. I don't know if it could be the water sign. But there's somebody that you're needing to walk away with. That's what I got. You're welcome. All right. Any actions from Alan this week? I got to turn my fan on. Hold on, guys. All right. Any actions from Alan this week? If so, what? If so. Three of Wands and the 9 of Swords in reverse and the Queen of Pentacles. So they might be traveling for work or they might be moving or relocating. All right. So they could be going out this week. They might go out. They might work. They might go out and find a job. They might have a job. They might meet somebody. There could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I don't think that you will hear from them or communicate with them this week with the Nine of Swords in reverse. Or if you do, it won't be very stressful. I've got the Five of Cups in reverse, so you could reconcile. You guys could be moving past this and recommitting with the Queen of Pentacles energy here, or just ending some sort of, or reconciling some sort of stress, or just maybe you're not arguing this week, or you're not having any conflict this week is what I'm getting, Erica. The Three of Wands shows me them moving, them maybe short trips or going out a little bit. They could be involved in social activities, or you guys might be socializing online or through text. All right. So I do see that. I do have the Ace of Swords in reverse. So the Ace of Swords in reverse still says, though, the communication's off. You know, you might not get an apology. It could be some injustice. You know, are you prioritizing? And the Strength card in reverse. You know, I just see that there's intense emotions, maybe having some self-control in this situation. Maybe that's what's coming through for advice. I don't know, Jasminsky, if yours went through, but I will pin you and, you know, we'll check at the end. Love's Apple, they are 10 and up. Yeah. And I'll pin you, Jasminsky, and then I'll check. I'll check after. Yeah, I got Jasmine. I got yours. I have Tracy. It did from my end too. Yep. All right. Payment. Will my person reach out to catch up on a video call? Let's see. Payments person. Will your person reach out and catch up on a video call? Nine of Pentacles in reverse. The Death card in reverse. It's not right now. The Nine of Pentacles in reverse. It's showing procrastination. No, stuck. The Death card in reverse, though, says it's not, you know, this isn't the end, though. And we got the Sun card. So eventually is what I'm getting. You'll hear from them for a video call. The sun can actually be Sunday, but you know, the sun is going to shine. The sun is how I look at that. Things will get better. But right now, the Nine of Pentacles, it's saying not reaching out. But I do have the Three of Cups. So, you know, we're seeing up to 3 months here, from Sunday to 3 months. So it's not, you guys will definitely either hang out, get together, video chat, or socialize, actually physically socialize here in the future. That's what you don't see coming. But right now it's showing an energy of stillness. It's not moving, right? And I get the Ten of Swords. So things aren't moving right now. Right, the Seven of Wands. I don't know if they pushed you away a little bit or if they've been grounding themselves and kind of blocking everything out of their life for a second. It seems like the Moon card in reverse. Seems like there's a lot of things changing or happening in this person's life right now. and things are uncertain. That's all that's showing up. That could be mild life stuff that's just showing up as a lot of uncertainty, a lot of things manifesting in their life and changing. And but things will look better in the future here. The sun card. So it sounds to me like they're just dealing with some life things. I don't want always tarot to make it seem like, you see this stuff going on in a reading and like everybody's life is like this action film, you know what I mean? Or this love story. And that's why when I get a vibe of, it just seems like stuff happening, everyday stuff. I don't want you to run with that thinking that there's something crazy happening. Mountain girl. Renzo. I think you just like the way I say your name now when you come in. Renzo Q. Like RQ instead of GQ. Ren Q. That's how I flirt, guys. That's why I'm single still. It's like, dude would look at me like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Yes, loves apples. You got time. I've got swag. You think I do? You think I do? I'll get my boys over here. Wait. They'll tell you how much swag I have. They don't think I have swag. I embarrass them. All right, mountain girl. Mountain girl. All right. Update on situation. By the way, me and Cappy Mail haven't heard from him. Last time we spoke was 9 years ago, or 9 years ago, 9 weeks ago, 9 hours ago. I don't know what you're telling me there, Mountain Girl. When was the last time you talked? We didn't match energy. I still feel him, but is this one-sided? Long-term outcome here if I'm patient. All right, let's see. You haven't heard from Cappy. What's Cappy's thoughts right now? The Devil in reverse. So that's your Capricorn, the Devil in reverse. So they're letting go. They've kind of let go a little bit, a few weeks. Okay. Feelings. We have the 9 of Wands. All right, so it's just a setback right now. The 9 of Wands in a feelings position for me is a really good position. It's the 9 of Wands is the wounded warrior doesn't give up. Says we've been through a lot. I just need time. I need a second here, but we've come too far. There's nothing we can't get through, and so let's give it another shot. But I feel like right now they're trying to let go of the anxiety, let go of the toxic, let go of the drama. Okay, and that's what's going on here. So there's just a mild setback happening. Yeah, you still have room on there. And we have the 2 of Pentacles in reverse here. So it's about prioritizing, or they're just trying to prioritize themselves right now. They're trying to give themselves space and time, and that's why they're holding back. All right, the Queen of Swords. They know that you're pissed. They know you're resentful, but they also might be thinking that the Queen of Swords in reverse, that you're either being icy or bitchy, or and I'm only using these words to come up with this card. If they don't resonate with you and that's not your type of person, don't take the words. But they might be looking at you as, manipulative too, or lying, not always telling them the truth, or not being 100%, or just distrusting them. You might be cold to them. You might resent them. You might be bitter. Okay. So, or the scorned. So they're keeping distant from you because they know that that you might not be in the right mind. You might not be clear-headed or thinking clear-headed. Okay, so that's what I'm getting. There's just a sense of your Capricorn. You got the 10 of Wands here. They're burnt out. They're stressed out. They just want space. And I feel like the more space, look at this, the star card. More space you give this, just a little bit more space. The 9 of Wands and the star card is saying, you know, don't give up. You know, you're almost there. All right. Conclusions are almost there. All right. So just hang in there. Hang in there. Hang in there. You're going to manifest this. You know you're going to do this. All right. So, let me see. Give me a second, guys. All right. What messages does Spirit have for me today? What messages? What's coming towards Alyssa? Anything for Alyssa? Hi, Alyssa. Yeah, there's 2 spots left. You can ask. All right. Mini read. Too many cards. Too many. All right. Got you. And all right, so paying attention to your physical health right now, your blood levels, your physical health. Are you grounding yourself? And there's something about your health and resources, using the resources to help take care of your health or focus on your health. Physical health, okay, is coming through. I see a baby. I see a new beginning, rapid growth. All right. So this could be why I'm seeing physical health coming in rapid growth. You might be going through some huge ascension growth spurt. All right. And there's a chance that you may be feeling a little bit more vulnerable. This kind of feels like the same energy I was picking up for Galactic, is that there seems to be a new portal entering. There seems to be a new entering into a new energy level. So it's going to be adjusting. And so I'm telling you, like with right now, like the coffee thing, I had to get nausea stuff because the coffee was making me nauseous. Like my body doesn't. I've had a headache lately. I've had a headache lately, and I'm wondering where this headache's coming from. And it's like I'm paying attention to the foods I'm eating because it's like my body wants to be cleansed. And so there could be something coming in here where your physical health is changing, or your needs are changing, your body's changing. You're more vulnerable now. You might be peeled away a layer, and now it's about you. It's about you looking at who you are now today. You're a different version today, and what adjustments do you need to make? So you may find yourself this week feeling physical ailments because of certain things, and that's what it could be from. That's why I'm telling you that. And I see the karma, dharma, destined, cycles, and fortune, rise and fall. So you got the wheel of fortune here again too. So the wheel of fortune is turning in your favor this week. So something unexpected coming in for you this week. Anything, what's coming towards Alyssa this week? Anything unexpected? Yeah, my body's really finicky right now. Really, really finicky. I can't get rid of this. Like, it's a mild headache. And I know sleep's been off and I'm still cleansing out when being sick, but more water, guys, more water. I'm going to drink more water after this. We got the Queen of Pentacles. So this is Virgo energy. This is bringing up more about you, focusing on your body, right? You, physical, your health, what's changing about you. Maybe something does need to change. Maybe you know, and it's like you could be in the best health. You could be a fitness instructor. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with you, but there could be something changing in your body, that your body requires something different. It's kind of like, you know, for years I was like, you know, CrossFit, and like I'm not craving CrossFit as much as I was. It was an addiction for me, and now I'm finding myself. I was into yoga, and then now I actually found Pilates and bar, and I'm trying this, and I've got this whole new. It fits my body right now. It's like the way I'm moving and working with different movements and stuff. It really feels more feminine too. And so I just feel like there's something about you, your body, your health, changing something, and also working on your job, working on foundation, working on your confidence, and just being more grounded this week is what's showing up here. There could be a financial opportunity coming in for you this week with another person. It could be a boss, it could be a job, it could be it just could be leveling up, reaching a certain point, stepping up. All right. We have the Five of Wands in reverse. I love this. So an end to inner conflict. You may be feeling more confident coming in here soon. So I do like this energy. It's like whatever, you know, whatever is coming towards you, whatever's going on, there seems to be an end of a certain struggle that you've been having. All right. I do feel like it's not going to be what's the word I'm looking for with the Queen of Pentacles and the Five of Wands in reverse, Spirit. This doesn't feel like it's going to be a struggle. It's going to come natural for you. It's like you're going to just know you're going to fit the pieces together as it's coming in, is what I'm seeing. And the Eight of Pentacles. So it's coming around work, stability, your home life, and being grounded. All right. So maybe naturally you'll find yourself doing something different this week, or focusing more on your money, finances, school, and health. All right. Anything else? Anything else for you? It's kind of boring reading. I'm sorry. That could be, you know, the Wheel of Fortune saying unexpected opportunities coming your way. Maybe things are slowing down because we see resources, right? I see the card of resources saying you'll be covered. You'll be covered. There's, you know, a sense of a new beginning, unexpected opportunity coming in. So maybe finances are slowing down, but you have another opportunity worth the investment with the Eight of Pentacles coming in. Let me see if I can get anything along the lines of love for you. All right, perception in reverse. You're still not seeing a situation for what it is. We got the Two of Wands, so I'm seeing a crossroads here. You're still there. I got the Five of Wands. All right. So I see fighting a conflict. I still see you have conflict over the way you're seeing a situation. You don't know whether to go, which way to go. You're at a crossroads when it comes to this. You know what I'm getting is stop fighting it. Just stop fighting it. Just let it be the way it is with you, because your perception in reverse, you're still seeing it from the old limiting beliefs. You're still seeing it from the way it's the way you think it is. All right. Emotion and intellect in reverse. It still upsets you. It triggers you. All right. So the Two of Wands is asking you to make a decision. Again, I was kind of talking to Emma about this. You got to make a decision. You're going to go all in or not. You're going to decide to not fight this anymore, surrender to the process, and live in the end as if you have what you already have is yours. All right. Don't give up on it. You may get triggered this week too. And that could be why also Pentacles was showing up for you, to focus more on that so that you get less triggered emotionally when it comes to your love situation. Yes, it doesn't, I felt bad. It felt kind of boring for you, but maybe that's the week. Maybe the week is just you doing that. You know. Hopefully that helped you in some way. I need some water. Can you hear the kids? I live next to, there's like a playground or a school or something. A school. All right. Anne Marie, you had a different question. It wasn't that. All right. So, Anne Marie, I thought you sent me your question. Oh, yeah. Oh, so you're asking the same thing. You're welcome, Alyssa. Alyssa, I feel like yours was boring and I didn't want to pull anything out my ass. Hopefully that makes sense to you in a couple days. You hear those little goblins? I'm like, I love kids. I do. But if you know, I can definitely not have to have any around me either. You know, I'm good. I'm good with that too. But kids love me. Kids love me. Like I just can't. You know, and it's like even if I try to act like the strange aunt or anything like that, it's like they're intrigued by me and they just love me. And I do. I love kids. And my boys like have trained me so well. Like I have selective hearing. That goes on all day long. And I'm only hearing it now because I brought it to your attention too. I can selectively tune that shit out. Kids love me. I like kids from far away. I just, with kids, sometimes like there's times when I do want to shut off and don't want to be animated or don't want to entertain anymore. And like the kids will still just look at me like that's not an option. Like that's not an option. I have to. And then like I'll start to fake and then I'll start to fade out. And then like they hate me. Then they're mad at me. And I'm just like, I can't be like, your toy for 24 hours straight. Animals too. Animals like me too. Animals, I think it's true. Animals like Cancers more than Scorpios, but definitely animals love Scorpios. But I think Cancers win the animal award. You know, the animals just gravitate to Cancers. But water energy definitely. I mean, I love animals. And like the weirdest times animals will cling to me and people will say, oh, that my animal doesn't like people, and they end up liking me. So, but it's not all the time. It's not like everywhere I go I'm like Tarzan or anything. But Anne Marie, what soul journey are you supposed to be on? We're asking the same question because we're all at the same doorway you are. And it's like we're at we've hit some sort of something, some milestone. And there's definitely, if you're feeling it, then I guess we've made it, guys. I guess we made it to a certain place on the ascension. You know, maybe we're in the cool gang now. I don't know. But something has shifted and changed. And I'm figuring I've been asking my own guides and trying to figure out. And all I got was I'm on a new quest. And so this means that we don't know what's going to happen and what's going on, but we've got to trust that we co-create, right? So if we can co-create, we definitely know that we don't need to be afraid, right? We can't live in fear anymore. So it's kind of unknown what's going on. And at the same time, we've got to have more trust and faith that we're choosing the right path. Which side do you want to be on? You know, that's why you got to make a decision and go with it. And I've got the 4 swords for you. So you are needing some time here to just recoup. This is asking you to meditate a little bit, give yourself a break. The 4 swords, we all need to just a little bit of We've always been in the cool place. I love it. But the Four of Swords is saying you got to put down your swords now and relax a little bit. All right. This is a moment, I think, that it's okay. There's a lot of transits happening, a lot of placements, a lot of shifts happening. And I don't think anybody has the answer from any standpoint. Even astrology is like, trying to figure out what this whole new Saturn, Aquarius, or whatever, all this goody stuff's going to bring. And, because nobody really, it's a feeling I don't think anybody has ever felt before, on a spiritual level, as is what I'm gathering, And and for some people, they might be feeling the hit harder. It could be more denser. They could be feeling more down or really broken, and they could be going through depression even, it just depends on where they're at. You're being shown here to give yourself a little bit of break. You got to put down one of the swords and just surrender a little bit more. Allow yourself to recoup right now as we're trying to figure out. We got the Death card in reverse. So there you are, Scorpio energy. You're in the midst of the chaos right now. You're in the midst. So I almost feel like the Death card in reverse is the calm before the storm, before everything just like boom, and then finally the next thing comes in, right? So it's like you're still going through transformation here, right? So it's not completed yet, but you're in the midst of it. And so maybe it's going to get a little bit more overwhelming before it slows down, before it gets better. But you're being asked to trust and surrender and meditate and just go within and keep doing your thing. You're going through a major transformation for your Death card to come out in your reading. Okay. So, and look at this. You already know this, Anne-Marie. You're the High Priestess. You're moving towards raising your vibration and increasing your psychic abilities, becoming a seer. What is your purpose here? What is your destiny here? Why are you on this path? I mean, you're becoming the High Priestess. Do you know your human design? I'm not really big into human design yet. I mean, I know I'm a projector, which are the seers, and there's a certain age group that fits into that mold. Are you a projector? The projectors are the oracles, the seers. You mirror other people back to them so people can see. Like when people are in my presence, I can conform to what they're doing, show them who they're being, mirror back to them what's going on. And that's the job of a projector. And also being a projector could tell you, to wait to receive, and you don't have to do anything to get your manifestations except allow it to come in and receive it. So this is what's going on with you, is you're upgrading to the High Priestess. You have gone through Reiki 3 too. So when I went through the third class, it was actually my fourth attunement ever, but it was my third Reiki master's class that I had the most profound Kundalini that's the way I explain it, the coil-in, feeling like my root chakra, my sacral chakra just exploded. And it's just, that's when everything, this last part of the last biggest awakening I had, healing away, happened. And that could be also what's going on with you right now, is you're clearing away, you're tapping into feminine energy, your Virgo moon, your divine feminine, and you're increasing your intuition and your psychic powers. Hi, VR. Yes, you're turning into the High Priestess, my friend. It's going to have to be Reiki Marie. Reiki Ann Marie. You know what? That's funny that you said duck hunting, because when I got up and I came down too and I sat down, I felt like I was going hunting or something too. I had a vibe like that. and I got these green pants on. Like, hell yeah, let me just go get the rifle and go get the duck quack thing, right? I've never been hunting in my life. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. I've been hunting once, and I thought I killed a squirrel, and never again. There was too many spiders. I had to have them take the gun away from me because I would have shot at the spiders. It was like the highest intensity of nerve wracking. Like my body was in constant shaking holding a rifle, and I shot. So, you know. So I thought I killed that squirrel, and I was like, that I couldn't have that on my conscience. It wasn't happening. I'm telling you, these were the banana spiders in Florida. All right. I saw Snow White. Sorry, I didn't acknowledge. I did see your, yep. And all right, I think I'm filled now, so I'm gonna go ahead and close out. I think I'm filled. All right, so let me go. Allure and Empress. All right, is divorce the right thing to do? I have the Devil. That's no. I have the Eight of Wands. And I have the Strength card in reverse. I feel like you're giving up too easy, or you're giving up, or you don't want to, but I feel like you guys could do this. But the Devil card, the anxiety, the fight and the arguing, the blaming, the temptation, the addiction. Is there any addiction involved? The negative energy, the toxic energy has to end. It's killing both of you. It's hurting both of you. You can heal this relationship, but right now it's very toxic-y. The fire and the arguing back and forth, and it's wearing the both of you out. You both feel trapped. The Strength card in reverse can say release. It can say maybe you need to release this if you can't stop the toxic arguing back and forth. We've got the Knight of Swords, especially with the Devil card. It's like you guys just are sarcastic, hurting, cutting, you name calling, blaming, ruthless, insincere, lying to one another, distrust one another, very toxic battle back and forth, communication, manipulation, going back and forth. And if that doesn't change, the Strength card in reverse says, let it go, because there's no self-control here. The Strength card in reverse can show somebody who has no self-control over their feelings, emotions, intensity, their ego, their pride, and they get angry, And so it seems like the two of you are just like going back and forth at it. And if you can't change that, you're gonna destroy this relationship. We have the Eight of Swords in reverse, which is talking about letting go of the limiting beliefs, letting go of the negative behavior is what I'm getting for you. I've got the Page of Wands. You can do this again. Can you bring fun back into this relationship? Can you be playful? Can you start over at this point? Because right now the energy is so toxic between the two of you that it's either you decide to move on or grow up. At this point is what wants to come through with the Devil and the Page of Wands, because that can be very immature, reckless, ruthless, instigating type of energy that's coming up for you is what Spirit wants you to know. So I know that was kind of you, I don't know if that was too rough or whatever, so let me know, but I can't give you your answer. You know what the right decision is. Something does need to change there, though. Something needs to change in that relationship. The way it's going, it's like you guys are just living a life sentence with one another. All right. Energy for the week for Nira. Energy for the week. Ooh, it was too many. All right, letting something go. Letting something go this week. You might be moving, or there could be an opportunity. It's saying to do whatever it takes around your home, your house, moving. You might find you having to do whatever it is you have to do. I see victim mentality. So I do feel like you've got to let go of that victim mentality and get something going. You might have to do something. You might have to work a little harder this week than you wanted to, but don't give up. If you're giving up too easy, that's you falling into victim mode. So let's see what's coming towards you this week. What's the energy around you for this week? What's coming towards you? All right, we've got the Eight of Swords, trapped in your own mind again, limiting beliefs, keeping yourself stuck. Keeping yourself stuck. You've got to make it through something. You got to push through something. It could be regarding your home. I got the Five of Pentacles. Could be financial struggle you're going through. There's money around you. You're not seeing it. There's an opportunity around you. You're not seeing it. There's even people around you that would give you money, but you might not be seeing it. It's like you're in a very strong victim mode energy. Like you just feel like you've been dealt a raw hand and there's no way out. You're not getting out. You haven't seen it yet. You're trying, but there's no trying anymore. This is like you got to get up and do. You've got to push forward something, and you got to look at the greater good. You got to look at releasing old thoughts and look at what's not been working for you. All right. I do feel like you're confused and you have tunnel vision right now. You're not seeing the whole picture. All right. We have Three of Swords in reverse here. You've got to let go of a separation. Maybe there could be, you've been wanting to reconcile. You want somebody back in your life. It's about you reconciling either one with the job itself. Maybe you don't want to work, or maybe you do, or maybe there's something around work that you need to reconcile with. All right. Do you have to take a different type of job and settle for something else? Do you have to go to work and don't want to go to work? I mean, what is it? All right, you're either focusing too much on a reconciliation with somebody who's hurt you in the past, or you're focusing still much on the rejection or the pain that it's holding you back from your own financial success. All right. I do see the Three of Cups. I see a possibility of a date. I see a possibility of celebrating something or getting together with some friends this week. And, you do have people around you that want to help, or people around you that have good advice or ideas. All right. So the number 3s are your number this week. It's about you getting out of your head and pushing forward. And I do see a possibility of an opportunity to collaborate with somebody or go on a date or celebrate some sort of reunion. There could be a reconciliation this week, and it could be with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You do got a King of Pentacles here. But what I'm seeing is you got to get out of victim mode. Playing victim mode with this person is pushing them away. It's not making them feel bad by any means. That is one thing, guys. I've got to say this. I might get heat for it from people sometimes, but as a feminine energy and somebody who's played victim, most times I even like to admit, didn't even know I played victim sometimes when I was playing victim. And the thing is that It never works. It never works. Begging never gets you what you want. People feeling bad for you only goes so far. People only feel bad for you until it doesn't benefit them anymore most of the time, or if it weighs on them or starts to cost them, and or if you're not making any change either. If you're not making any change, even when it comes to love, and you're in no contact with somebody, and every time they do talk to you, you sound the same or you bring up the same stuff, your person's intuitive. Your person's going to close the door on you again. We've got to always be making change and reflecting on ourselves and picking ourselves up. All right. That wanted to come through as a message for whoever needed to hear that second part. I'm just going to run to the restroom real quick. Give me 2 seconds. All right, Veronica, what does the future hold for me and Derek? I'm a Scorpio. He's a Cancer. All right. Thank you for the super sticker, Fran. All right, what does the future hold for me and Derek? Scorpio and Cancer. Eight of Swords. Nine of Swords in reverse. Got to let go of those thoughts. You got to let go of the limiting beliefs. All right. What the future holds right now is the past, because you're still thinking about what's happened in the past. And until you let go of that past, the future holds the same thing, is what those two cards are saying. All right. So when you let go of the story of what's going on with you and Derek, or the fears that you might have around where this is going, because our negative mind wants to think that we're psychic and wants to predict everything in the future, and everything comes from the negative mind so that you can protect yourself from getting hurt. And so you're going to want to see these things, and you're going to, if you're coming from the Eight of Swords energy, you're coming from those limited beliefs, and they're going to recreate in the future with you and Derek. So I don't know your situation with you and Derek, but even if it's going good right now, if you've got insecurities or negative thoughts going on in your head, they're going to manifest for you. All right. We've got the Page of Wands. So we've got a lot of potential here between the two of you. Let go of those limiting beliefs and see where this goes. Be more playful. Page of Wands is asking you to be more childlike, playful, bring fun into the situation. This always reminds me of Aries Fool energy, but it also reminds me of Leo House 5, right? It just does. Playfulness, dating, sex, you know, having a good time, bringing fun, entertainment, enthusiasm, and just going back to the playfulness, because I do see that there's potential here. And if you're not communicating, there's potential for it to come in. But if you keep bringing up the past or living in these insecurities or negative thoughts towards this relationship, it may hold it back. All right, we have the Hanged Man. It could be on pause right now. All right, things could be moving slow, but the relationship's moving in a transition. It's going to go wherever you decide. If you let go, surrender to the past, and allow things to unfold, you can go to the Page of Wands, where it seems like a date, fun, going out, maybe communicating, flirting. And if you are narrow-minded and don't change the way of thinking, you could stop this from even. You could even stop communication. All right. So angel eyes, you're a little down and out, and boo, I don't want you to get off and you're hurt on these online apps, and I can't tell you what to do, but you're getting sucked into remember, you're looking for a diamond in the rough. You're looking for a needle in a haystack. All right. So it's just, you're on a mission though. And you're on a mission to find your person now. And your person's going to find you now. And it's easy for you. It's easy for you. It's so easy that you don't even have to worry about the deal of Aries. Aries isn't the one. Let Aries go. Let Leo come in. Let another one come in. The faster you let this happen, this process happen, just come and go, like let it go, let it go. It's eventually the one is going to show up, or one's going to come back around and go, whoa, I almost let that one let me go too quick. You let somebody go quick as they come, then they're going to think twice about it. You don't want to chase, anything. And you don't want to take it personal. The first thing you're doing, it seems like, is taking it personal when things are not working out. This person could be intimidated by you. This person could still have feelings of their ex and not telling you the truth. This person could be hiding. They have something health-wise going on, and they're afraid to tell you about it. You just never know. This person could be holding back something and then realize that they are not ready, and you're saying, well, why can't they be honest to me? Some people, it's hard for people to even date in the first place. Right? But the first thing you want to do, though, is be like, oh, I hate this. There's something wrong with me. I'm screwing up. As opposed to turning around being, there's nothing wrong with me. You're so ready to go. You're on top of the game. You're doing it right. You're healthier than most people going at this. You're giving it a shot. The thing is detaching a little bit, and being like, all right, so Aries didn't work. Why didn't Aries work though? Because remember, it starts within you. So Aries you might already know that Aries isn't your person. You're just wanting validation, maybe, like, why are these people not interested in me? Why are they not looking at me? Maybe there is something. I don't know. Maybe you're choosing people that are not in have the same interests as you. Maybe you're not aiming high enough. Maybe things like that. And you're taking it personal, and you're looking for a needle in the haystack. And love obviously it's not easy for a lot of people to find love, and don't give up. All right, so that was my pep talk. Don't give up. Just know that it's like, it sounds like the second somebody doesn't, okay, the second you're dating somebody and this Aries went silent on you, that silence is your answer. All right. But the thing is, right, is let it be. You sent out a call out text, haven't heard. I don't even know if you've heard yet, right? But if you haven't, let it be. Even if it sucks, we'll all take that hit with you right now, because it sucks, right? But let it be. And you don't know if something happened in their life. Maybe somebody did come back into their life. Maybe something did, maybe something is going on, right? But let them go be and do their thing, and you hold on to, you be you. You got your answer. Now they didn't respond, right? Don't respond to them. Right? If they respond to you in a few days and say, hey, this was going on, and I'm sorry I didn't put you as a priority. I just, you got to say, you guys are only dating, right? You can decide then, all right, I'll give this person a second chance, all right? But if that's not the case and you don't hear from them, that's your answer. That's your answer, especially when you're looking for a needle in a haystack and there's so many options, more than you even know, and you just need to just keep swiping, because if that person needs a little bit more time to think about who they almost just missed out on, then give them that time. And if they want to come back around, they'll come back around, and then you'll know their true intentions. And I didn't see a super chat, Lydia. I don't think so. Unless behind the scenes. All right. So let's see with this Aries. I've got the 10 of Cups. Relationship may have scared them. What's his deal? Could be another relationship. I've got the Knight of Pentacles. They move slow. And we got the 8 of Pentacles. Could be because of work. All right, so I got the 10 of Cups. I got the Knight of Pentacles, and I got the 8 of Pentacles. I got a banana ring. All right. So maybe not jump to 100% conclusions here, right? I do get the Page of Cups in reverse, though, so I am seeing that it is kind of childish, immature behavior. So this person is acting kind of childish, all right? Or they should have said something, right? They could be moving really slow about a relationship. I got the 10 of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, and the 8 of Pentacles. They could be work could be taking precedence over relationship, right? Or they're just really slow to commit. This person's really slow to commit. So I would just maybe see what this person says to you through the phone. I see the Sun card. All right. So the Sun card is saying yes. The Sun card is saying that things could turn out differently. And I got the 5 of Cups in reverse saying you guys could end up reconciling. Okay. So even after everything I said was your pep talk, that's saying that things are just moving slower than you want them to. Okay. That was like a big turnaround. I was like, boom, I went out the gate, and then all of a sudden I had to retract for a second. And love when that happens. Thanks, Spirit. Thank you. I love this ring. They have a shop online. I have the box still. I don't know what shop it is. I should put it on my... I should ask them to get discounts and then put them on my... All right. Future with MP. You're a gem. He's a Pisces. Ace of Wands. So I see passion. I see something starting up. I see the 4 of Pentacles. Neither of you are letting go of each other. And I got the 8 of Swords, though, but there's still some limiting beliefs and negative thoughts around it. You still feel kind of trapped. All right. I see the 7 of Swords because you don't trust them. All right. So I do see sparks. You might sleep together. You might get together. You might try to communicate some more. Neither of you want to let go of the connection, but at the same time, neither of you trust each other. All right. And we got the Queen of Cups. I don't know if there's a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, another water energy that was involved, but I am seeing your Pisces here show up in your reading. So you will see them, but I don't know if you can trust them. All right. There's something about distrusting them or you being able to trust them to move on. Watching from France. I love it. A mango ring. Yes. I think they have mango rings. They have, I'll have to get the box and see what the name of the store is. It's in my luggage and stuff, so. You got to bring your sleeping bags and your banana rings if you're sleeping over my house. Oh my God. I don't want to know, Ryzen. Are you talking like that? I do not want to read that. Oh. All right, Alexis. Oh no, here we go. Here we go. All right, went off. I'm having a hard time meeting this new love interest. All right, we're gonna get this. We're gonna get this. He's a Scorpio on the cusp of Sag. Should I give him a chance? He's got Scorpio in there. I'm just kidding. Is a nut a fruit? I'm just kidding. All right, I'm staying out of this because this is not the route my channel's going in. I'm talking about fruits and nuts. I know, Ryzen started it. I'm like Ryzen, I'm blushing. Wrong timing. Yeah. All right, come on. All right, I gotta get. Let's go back. It started with the banana ring. Oh, I guess it would be banana. Yeah, I guess. I'm innocent. All right. So let's see, Alexis. I know this conversation. I just left it. We're talking about Scorpio on the cusp of a Sagittarius energy. That's a you like picking the bad boys, bad girls. That's like a sex and murder show. Should I give him a chance? It says Knight of Pentacles. So you are getting yes, give it a chance. It might move slower than you want it to. All right. But be cautious. Be cautious. And I got the Page of Cups in reverse because they might be slow to show their feelings, but they also might be emotionally immature. So they might play some games, some childish games. And I got the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. So be careful about investing in this one. Be slow to invest in this one. All right, just make sure that they're feeling that they're making the offer. They're open and they're giving, you're receiving from them before you give too much of yourself is what I'm seeing here, because the Knight of Pentacles says they're moving slow. They're moving in the right direction. So there's potential. But the problem is the Page of Cups in reverse. It might be too new. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. There's not enough time invested yet to even figure this out. So But I've got the Six of Wands in reverse, which can show arrogant type of person, ego type of person. Do you have a certain type, you know, you like people, I guess, that are getting a lot of attention, or they like to get attention online, or they're insecure? Are they very insecure, and you're reading the situation wrong? Like, these people, you might have to, you're dealing with people who are insecure, and you're taking things personally. You might be aiming, it's like, aim higher. All right. You might be looking at rejections as, but they're actually intimidated, or they might be these rejections because they're not good enough for you. You know, I'm just throwing that out there. And I don't like to talk about other human beings like that, but if people aren't putting the work in, or are treating other people poorly, and know that they have they can control their own reactions and make their own choices and free will, then I believe that it's safe to say that some people don't want to even put the work in, and so they're not worth your time. And that's kind of what I'm feeling here. At this point, this person likes to get attention. There is potential. I'm feeling maybe go move slower and be more cautious. I've got the King of Wands in reverse here. So the King of Wands in reverse is showing somebody who's non-committal, who can be arrogant, have an ego, intense emotions, can almost sometimes be narcissistic in a way. Doesn't mean they're narcissists. There's only so many percent. There's like a very little percentage of people that are actually narcissists. Diagnosed narcissist behavior disorder. We all have the tendency to be narcissistic, even with social media, posting selfies all the time. That's even narcissistic, from my understanding. It's me. And, this is kind of like you're picking up on an energy, or I'm picking up on an energy right now of somebody who's non-committal, but it doesn't mean that it can't turn. It can't turn. It's just be cautious. Be cautious and move slow with this person. I've got the Four of Wands here, so it is saying that there's possibility of reaching some sort of milestone, maybe even moving to a deeper level of commitment with this person, but it could take some time. All right. Hello. Hi, Barty. Who are you observing, and what are you observing? What are you trying to not graduate from? You trying to start stuff with me? Now reading. Yours truly. All right. If I pull out a peach, can I tell you who I am? Michael Dominique. You're saying you're Archangel Michael. I don't know. Who was third on the planet? Man? No. The third day was man. First day light. I don't know. Enlighten me. I had a dream about, I had two Sibyls come to me in my dream the other day. They told me they were my moms. I have two moms. I didn't even know what a Sybil was, or I had forgotten that I known what it was, or I thought that I was dreaming about Sybil, like multiple personalities. Now Frankie is starting. All right. Who is my next committed romantic relationship with? Any traits? Dice's advice. And I love you too. Who is coming towards Horizon? All right. I got the 9 of Pentacles. I got the Knight of Cups in reverse. And I got the Hierophant. So I see Taurus energy. I have somebody here who's independent, who's working on themselves, very independent, somebody who's single. They're not expressing their feelings at the moment. There is no action or movement forward. You guys are not in a love connection right now. There's no romance right yet. It's not a new lover, though. With the Knight of Cups in reverse, it's not a new person. The Hierophant shows that there is, it's not moving, though, just yet to the next level of commitment. Could be a Taurus energy, earthy energy, could be water energy with the Knight of Cups. So I got earth and water here. All right. How do they view you? I get the 5 of Cups. So I'm seeing either you're still sad, or they see that you've dealt with some grief in your life, or that you've dealt with some loss or a lot of loss, or that you are sad or grieving. And we have the 4 of Wands in reverse. Could be about home, moving. It could be about the distance. Could be about things not moving forward. This person, I don't know if they know you. I don't even know if you even, the person you ever even inquire about, if you know them. But I do know they feel this sense of sadness within you about commitment or lack of thereof, or distance from the milestone, or distance from home. And this person is very independent, working on themselves, and they're not focusing on romance at the moment. All right. They're focusing maybe on learning, educating, teaching, moving up, but they are spiritually in tune and connected, divinely connected. And they are showing up as a spiritual connection, with the Hierophant showing up and the 4 of Wands showing up. It's definitely the person that you desire to be with. It's just that the 4 of Wands is in reverse right now, which the distance is making you very sad. So you have an energy within you of being depressed. And that could be the vibe that's what you're attracting, you're giving off. All right. So you have to switch that story around. That's part of your journey, is switching that story around. It's part of your lesson. It seems as though the two of you are on your own journeys right now. Your person is the 9 of Pentacles, and I'm also getting on their journey, the 9 of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups in reverse. This person's not following their truest heart when it comes to their work, or the fact that they're single or independent or free. It's not their full fulfillment. It's not their truest desire. It's not fulfilling them. Okay. They do desire long-term commitment or something more traditional or more stable in their life, but they are holding themselves back from it, keeping their feelings tucked. You, on the other hand, your journey, the 5 of Cups and the 4 of Wands in reverse, is you've got your mind so focused on commitment, or not thereof commitment, lack of commitment from in your life, that it's weighing you down, and it's putting you in a vibration of sadness and grief. And it's part of your spiritual journey, is to overcome this and to raise your vibe from that, and to believe that you are already that commitment, that love that you're looking for. Filling your own cup. The love is around you, but you're not seeing it. You're not feeling it. You're not in the wish fulfillment yet. or you're trying to be, but you got to try harder. All right. But you're both going through your own separate journeys here. And it seems to me it's about working on your heart space. Both of you are working on healing your heart space, trusting your heart, following your heart, and also loving yourselves. All right. So it is kind of a mirror and image, mirror and energy. Even if you know this person or you don't know this person, it's coming through at your reading like this. I have the Six of Swords, so I see travel around this situation, travel coming in or travel around. But I do see two people on a journey, two people moving forward here on their journey, overcoming that Five of Swords, overcoming whatever's going on. So if there was any betrayal, if there was any mind games or head games or lack of communication here in the past, you're going to overcome that sooner than you know. The Ace of Cups is in reverse right here, right now, which is saying fill in your own cup still. All right. Unrequited type of energy here. You've got to fill your own cup so that you can give and receive love as well. I do see the Page of Wands in reverse. So I feel like right now there's been no action with this person. This person could be a fire energy too, Aries, Leo, Sag, somebody who you're waiting for them to take action. They haven't taken any action yet. Can you give me any signs or anything else about this person? A friend of yours, have the same friend group, same like-minded people. We got Aquarius energy, house 11. Definitely somebody you desire as a relationship with this energy. We're seeing Libra, Taurus energy, and also Scorpio energy here. So it's definitely somebody you have a deep connection with, somebody that you desire to merge with. You may or may not have had sex with this person yet. I don't know. But there is a loving relationship with this person. It's a friendship that will turn into something even deeper, or you want it to turn into something deeper. Anything else about this person? That's funny, angel eyes. Your reading fits perfect then. All right, blinders. All right, so narrow focus. You got to open up your focus. You're too hyper focused on this situation at times. And for manifesting, you're too hyper focused. So it's about stepping up into 5D, opening up, expanding your mind more, and it's concentrating on it's changing your whole perspective. You really have to jump in now when it comes to manifesting and decide you're it. You're the part that already has what you want. This is your next step. Is you're the part. I don't want to keep teetering back and forth here with you know how to manifest, you know how to be in the now, you know how to be in the moment, and this is tunnel vision. All right, if you become too tunnel vision, you're wearing yourself out, you're exhausting yourself, you're overthinking. Some of your energy, too much of your energy is being placed on past or still placed on not having. So it's about shifting that into having and changing your affirmations. So clearing the foundation, all right, so that you can make this happen, make this person come towards you. I don't know if this person deals with old cars or likes old cars, or they like to restore cars, or they just like pictures of old cars that are getting restored, or they're a mechanic, or it's something they've talked about, or race cars, or any kind of fancy cars. But I do see, or they talk about remodeling cars when they're retired, things like that. I do see a lot about family here. There could be family stuff, family patterns. They're stuck in something with their family, or an old way, an old situation, something like that. And anything else from these cards? Yeah, I did, Snow White. Yeah, it said they were clearing it up. It said don't overreact. I got gossip again. So maybe this person might be talking about you. You may have talked about this person. You may ask about this person. You always get the gossip card. So this could be hearing through the grapevine, or somebody's asking about you, or it's somebody that whispers about you, or you whispered about, or you heard something about, or maybe it's time to say something to somebody about something, or you might hear something. You got 8s in here. 8s is your number. 4s and 8s showing up that really want to stand out for me. All right. And work. This person's very professional. They take work serious. And they could be younger, or they love that you're younger, more youthful. Love music, fashion is what I'm getting. And I get loves to travel or travels for work maybe. All right. And something about music. Hello, Sierra. Don't know why I said it like that. I'm being very dramatic lately. I like the energy I'm in, so I'm just going to go with it. Dramatic is a Scorpio trait, very dramatic. All right. So, water, and then next. You're welcome. Laura. Don't forget, tomorrow I start the membership. Tuesdays I will be doing, I'm just going to do like a quick 30-minute video on a topic. And then after the video topic, I'll answer whoever. I only have so many members right now. So right now it's going to be easy. Whoever shows up, I'll answer your questions tomorrow like I'm doing now. In any manifesting, or we can talk about whatever. It'll be like a 2-hour thing, hour to 2 hour, depending on how many people show up. It'll grow over time, but for now it's going to be probably quick. But that's what I'm going to do. Yes. There's a video so you can see there's more coming, and I'm working on I'm going to be working on some workshops, a podcast, and everybody will have access to the podcast. They'll be recorded, and then I'm going to put them on Spotify, I think. And but I'm going to do webinars too, so there'll be a chance to do these workshops with webinars, podcast where you can call or you can chat, come in and chat with whoever I'm talking to. Things like that. So yeah, your reading took a switch for me at first, Angel Eyes. I was like, gosh, and then all of a sudden I had to reel it in, because at the end it was like, don't jump to conclusions. I love the cards. So tomorrow, Tuesday, I'll probably be on around the same time I was today. I'm going to try and go on earlier. I am on it could be 12, it could be 1. I'll let you know in the beforehand, but just know that it's most likely going to be between 12 and 1 to the latest, because I'm on this time on Pacific, and this energy of mine during this time is the best. So if you're in the UK and it's 12 noon here, or 1, does that work? UK, because I have a lot of UK, a lot of English. What time is it there? All right. So my baby's father and I have gone back and forth for a while about a relationship between us. All right. If I walk away from all intimacy, what action will he take towards me? Okay. What action will he take towards me? Okay, perfect. So that works good for you guys. That way it's not too late for you guys. That's awesome. Thanks. So I think probably 12 or 1 is what I'm going to stick to for times right now. I know a lot of people are in work, but it's going to be recorded and things like that. But I think that works best for everybody. All right, so tell me about this relationship with Laura and her husband. If she walks away from all intimacy, what action will he take towards you? We got the 9 of Wands in reverse. None. Stubborn energy. Stubborn. That to me is control and stubborn, guarded energy. If you pull away from all intimacy, they're going to pull back and call it, right? We got the 7 of Wands in reverse. They know that you're not going to stick to it. They know that you're going to cave. So they know you're not going to, they don't believe what you're saying. They don't think that you can control your frustration or your anger or your emotions. All right. And we got the 2 of Cups in reverse. You guys are not on the same page. All right. The 2 of Cups in reverse is like, you know, you want to reconcile, but there's another relationship may be involved. Whenever the 2 of Cups in reverse is something's not moving because there's another relationship or a third party or another situation, or you guys, you know, you're not where you once were. At one point you may have been in love, but right now you're not seeing eye to eye. And so now it's a power struggle. And if you try to pull back and create a boundary, they're going to get stubborn and not do anything. And they know you're going to cave. So it's not going to change anything. All right. I've got the 4 of Pentacles in reverse. You're being asked to let go of this for now. Or don't hold on so tightly. You're maybe trying to control the situation or manipulate the situation by taking these actions, but you're not staying true to yourself and you're not going to follow through. So it's just a waste of time for you. And if you were to follow through, they're going to pull back and be stubborn. And I don't know if you're going to be able to hold your ground, stand in your power. You will cave with that 7 of Wands in reverse. You have, it's like you need to ground yourself and be stable in yourself so this person can't shake you out of your boundaries. All right. You have the Page of Swords in reverse. Be honest with yourself. You got to clear your head and go at this from a different angle, different plan. All right. Right now, this is mind games and manipulation. This is mischievousness. This is playing games with one another to try and win over a situation, and it's not working in your benefit. King of Cups in reverse. You've got somebody who's being disloyal, insensitive. Scorpio in reverse can be very vindictive, vengeful. I don't want to say vindictive. That feels more like a fiery energy. Vengeful in a way, maybe where they pull back so much that they become the Ice King or Queen, and reserve so much, and silent treatment, and it's emotional manipulation. And that's what's happening here with your person. And look, the King of Swords in reverse. So here we have the King of Swords in reverse, emotional manipulation, and then we have mental manipulation, ice cold. So your person could be mentally manipulating, but you're emotionally manipulating. You're both doing this back and forth, 2222 on the clock. So something has to change here. It's a power struggle, and it's not going to get you anywhere with what you're trying to do. All right. Let's see. What can I expect between me and Norma? We are both Geminis. Yes, angel eyes. I know your read was funny. Yeah, Carla, I'm sorry. I have to do that and put closed up because I have no other way to get people to know that I'm done. I post the thumbnail, and YouTube takes half the money if you do super chat. If you donated behind the scenes, I can refund you. If you use PayPal, Venmo, and Cash App, I can refund you easily. But if you do a super chat, and there's no other way I can let you know that I'm closed other than what I've been doing. And but YouTube takes half. A bit of background between me and Norma. Dated briefly in 2021. She's been in and out of my life since then. I told her I have feelings for her. Yeah, YouTube takes half. It's okay. I mean, YouTube gives me this opportunity. You know what I mean? I don't sweat it. It's whatever easiest for you. It's just the only thing about the refunding is I can't refund if it's super chat because I lose half. I have to give you back the full amount, but I only get half the amount. So I'm basically paying for that. So if you do choose the other ways, I can always refund you, no problem. It won't cost me anything. All right. Okay, so a bit of background between me and Norma. Dated briefly in 2021. She's been in and out of my life since then. I told her I have feelings for her. She stated she doesn't, but her actions show otherwise. All right. All right, so actions do I don't know. It doesn't allow me to do that. It doesn't allow me to do that. If she paid through Cash App. Yeah, if she paid through Cash App, I can send it back. No. But I'm not doing all that anyways and requesting refunds and stuff like that. That's just too much work for all that. All right. Let me see. So she's saying she doesn't have feelings, but her actions are showing different. And actions do speak louder than words. So let's see. Have fun. Thank you. Hi, Sierra. Who was it that paid through Cash App that I said that I couldn't? Queen of Wands. So there is attraction there. You're right. Too many cards. The Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands was the first card that came out when I said that. So there definitely is attraction. There's ego. There's definitely ego. And we have the Eight of Swords in reverse. So they're not lying to you about feelings. They're attracted to you. They definitely is sexually attracted to you. All right. Or think you're good looking. They like your attention. They don't think bad of you. They think good of you, good thoughts. But feelings for commitment or emotional feelings, deeper feelings. Remember, there's passion, there's attraction. You know, we can have passion and attraction. You can be sexually drawn to somebody. It doesn't mean that you're emotionally invested for commitment. And we have the Two of Wands in reverse. They've made a decision. They don't want to take the next step. They don't. They're not lying to you. Okay. Thank you, Carla Stevens. Okay, I'll send it back. So the thing is that, Nancy, they're telling you the truth. They don't have feelings for a long-term relationship. They're not wanting something long-term. They're not wanting a relationship. Are they attracted to you? Do they think highly of you? Yes. All right. They have good thoughts about you, think positive of you. There is a magnetic pull between the two of you. So if there's been some flirting, they like to get your attention, or the same thing, you know, back and forth. So you are sensing that, you know, what does that mean? You know, if you guys were to end up trying, you get the Nine of Swords here. It could be a headache for you because they are being pretty honest with, I'm not interested in commitment or relationship. Okay. And the high priestess in reverse is saying, don't doubt your instincts. Don't go against your instincts. All right. Because this is where you're just playing with fire. This person may have such an ego that they love to get attention. So if you were to pursue this, you might get burned with fire and then might not get what you want. But right now, your higher self already knows the answer. So you'd be going completely against what you already know. And just for your ego is kind of what, what that's saying, Nancy. So I hope that helps. Carla, I will be on Thursday, and also I do have my membership that just started up too. The video's down below. If you want to see that too, I go again tomorrow night. We'll be live for the members on Tuesday. So there's always ways. There's always ways. If you sent the Cash App, I can keep it for Thursday and put you first. That is also an option. But let me know before I send it back. All right. I love you. I love your sis. Thank you, Nancy. And yeah, my sis is going to show up in the membership too. We're going to do podcast. Invite people, do some workshops, maybe, you know, we got some things cooking. Okay, C. Gomez. C. Gomez. C. Gomez. What's going on with me, Pisces and Capricorn? All right, we have the Strength card in reverse. So somebody lost control, intense, arguing, fighting. 4 of Pentacles in reverse here. So letting go of one another or loosening the grip on one another. Somebody lost their grip. Let me see. I've got the 3 of Cups, though. So I do see you guys reconciling, still hanging out. You guys still enjoy each other's company. But for whatever reason, the 5 of Pentacles, you guys are going through some sort of struggle right now. Could be financial struggle, could be insecurities, could be a separation right now. I feel like one of you lashed out, or there's just some insecurities that popped up. And it does feel as though you guys are letting go right now. But the 3 of Cups is saying this isn't going to last very long. So it looks as though you guys may get together, or there could be some insecurities holding this back, and there could be financial reasons holding this relationship back. I don't know what kind of relationship it is, and it could be holding back why this is not moving forward. Or it could be just holding back, or this is why you're not getting along right now, some sort of insecurity or financial struggle, right? And I do feel like maybe somebody lashed out for some reason, but you guys will reconcile. Look at the Hierophant, taking the relationship to the next level. I can see you guys, you know, whether it's a friendship turning into something more, or maybe going on another date, or maybe even deepening the connection if you're already in a relationship. Okay, so that's what I got, the Tower moment. So things moving unexpectedly. All right, so something might shake up, or maybe you had an unexpected breakup, or an unexpected windfall of something happen, and things are going to turn out in your favor with the 3 of Cups coming out so quickly. It's just a minor setback. It's a lowercase tower. Should I or should I not? People get paid for survey taken, and I don't know. Like, I couldn't do that job. I hate when they ask me to take surveys. I hate filling out things. I don't like that word hate. I know it. I dislike it. I dislike filling out surveys. When people ask me to do reviews, it's like I take reviews very seriously, and it takes me a minute to really put together what I want to say. And, you know, it's such a responsibility. I don't know why. That is something that is like, to get paid to do surveys is like being part of like tests. You know what I mean? Like being test subjects. Like, I'm just going to go and be part of this study group, which is great. I'm glad people are available and love to do that kind of stuff. But one of my friends, she gives plasma. I just can't give blood anyways. I just can't. I can't do needles. I've tried, but she does that. And like, there's just things people do. I'd rather give in other ways. I don't know. Just thought I would add to that conversation. Should I or should I not? Would like an update on my separation from Andrew. He's Aquarius. All right. I want to know where his head is. It's on the top of his. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. And is he happy in his life, or will he be coming back for commitment? All right. Let's see. Can you guys still see me good? I was just playing. I thought I was being funny. Me in my hunter's shirt. I'm going hunting. I feel like I need like an orange safety or like a Boy Scout, Girl Scouts or something. A boating license or something. Hunting license. A whistle, a compass. Smokey the Bear. Do you ever have those people in your life that are comedians and they say stuff and then when you say something, you hear their voice automatically? Like I just heard one of my exes saying Smokey the Bear in my head when I did that, and I was just like, yeah, I'm over here entertaining myself. All right, let's look at Andrew. We cleared the energy. Let's look at Andrew. An update on my separation from Andrew, the Aquarius. Want to know where his head is. All right, we have the Knight of Wands. All right, so very driven, very ambitious energy. So coming out for Andrew. So it seems like they're on some sort of mission or journey or adventure in their life. I can't do that, Carla. I don't know how to do that to get you signed up to do that. It's a completely different transaction. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to get distracted. All right, so the Knight of Wands, and the Three of Pentacles. All right, wanting to know where the head is. So it looks like work related, building their foundation, working on their structure. They could be collaborating with somebody. They're on a new adventure though. They're doing something. Let me see, the Page of Pentacles in reverse. It's not a new job. It's not a new opportunity. It's something they've already been working on. Okay. So that's why you're not hearing from them. There's no movement forward. Let me see. We got the Ace of Cups and we got the Ace of Swords. So it does look as though he's happy. He could be moving. He could be buying a house. He could be starting a relationship. He could be flirting around with the idea of it. All right. So that's what's holding them back, why you're not hearing from them. The Page of Pentacles in reverse. So it does look like they might be dating or they might be working on a new job, or there could be a third party involved. Third party could be a new job, the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Swords can be a new contract, a new house, a new contract, a new project. And it's keeping them occupied from moving forward from a stable foundation with you right now, with a commitment. All right. Seven of Swords. All right. So that can be in being in denial, or, you know, kind of like not being able to see the situation for what it is. And let me try one more time. I know. So Carla, I can just send the money back and then you can do the membership if you'd like. So I'll just refund it and then do it that way. I know even though it's YouTube, it's finicky. You know, YouTube, you have to go in and purchase your membership. You have to sign up for it. So I don't do it my way. All right, let's do this again for should I or should I not. What is the potential? Is he happy? What's his thoughts or intentions? That's what I'm going to look at. Thoughts or intentions for coming back in for commitment with you in the future. Thoughts or intentions of coming back towards you in the future. I've got the Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Are you a water energy? I've got the Six of Pentacles in reverse. You may not want to give to this. And I got the Three of Swords. You may not want to give to this. So they may come back in, but there could be a third-party situation, or there was a third-party situation. You may find that you do not want to give back to this. You might give up on this. There could be a water energy. I see unrequited Ace of Wands right now. So right now I see there's no action. There could be another person. And I got the Knight of Cups in reverse. I don't know if you already know this or if there's a possibility. They could be just talking to somebody. Remember, tarot isn't, we can't make our tarot readings be a big soap opera every single time we do a reading. It could be picking up. I'm a very practical person, and most of the time I pick up on day to day, and I think like that. So readings, when I'm talking about transformation or energies or a person in somebody's life or talking to somebody, I'm being practical. I'm being practical. If I'm in separation and my person is trying to move on and they get on a dating app, I can't be mad. It's like they're trying to move on. It might piss me off, make me upset, but that kind of stuff's going to come up in a reading. And it's the kind of stuff that I don't want to shake you up, because in the manifesting world, you can take that energy and hear this, but you can decide whether you want to believe it or not, because you co-create in your reality. And this could be a reality, but if you put too much energy into it, it'll expand and you will bring it to life. So you already know there's the third party. So right now, I feel like you may not want to give to this. They may come back in, but it might not be enough for you. You might not be able to get over that Three of Swords energy is what I'm seeing. But that's just, I'm only looking at the next 7 days or so when I do these readings like this. So remember that too. I'm a very now person. All my readings, even though we put dates on them, are the now. So when you get a reading, it's for the moment you get it, and I do talk about what could be the trajectory, but you can change that trajectory at any time and any moment by how you choose to react. All right. And so thank you, Spencer. But that's the thing. So everything's in the now. So this could be happening now, but you can change your perspective, your perception, the way you feel, and you can start to reprogram a different trajectory. Keep that in mind. All right. We don't try to manifest, we do. We manifest. We got to detach. Oh my God, do I need to block this person? He needs to dial it down. How old are you, 12? Do you have hair on your chest yet? No, I'm just kidding. All right. Let's see. That's my son's age. Not quite yet. 25. 25. All right, Dolly. Will it all work out? Yes, of course it's going to work out, Dolly. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Say that out loud. Everything is going to work out in your favor. Yes, it's going to work out. Everything always has to work out. Everything will work out as soon as you surrender, let go, and just know, trust, it's just going to work out. You feel so confused and in a very low space. And this is why surrendering right now and taking a look at where you're at right now. So you're confused and you're in a very low space. All right. But if you stop for a second and take a look around, are you really? Are you really? You know where you're at, you know what's going on, and the confusion that's going on it's your thoughts are going everywhere and you're triggering emotions and you're reacting. And so it's about just finding center. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with you. You're not in a very low place. You feel it, you know, but if you would take a step back and open up your vision, open up and center yourself, ground yourself, you'll realize that everything's okay. But you have this energy that's around you right now that's making you feel constricted. And it's from that space in itself, it's hard for you to get out of what the situation is or change your thought about the situation that you're in right now. All right, so you've got to find a place, you got to find a way to breathe first. And so it's like four swordsy energy. You got to take some time out here and ground yourself. And, you know, because is this relationship worth saving? Right now, it's like you're in such a place right now, you don't have the energy or the fuel to do any saving. You've got to save yourself and fill your own cup right now. And you're going back and forth, and you're talking about a relationship worth saving, career-wise, do I jump or I stay? I mean, to me, it sounds like you're ready to jump through a different portal and enter into a whole new life. You want to get away from one whole scene and move into a whole new script. So you're not comfortable in home, in your body, in yourself, in your relationship, in your career. And so and anything right now, it's all fall. It's like you're in the middle of a tower moment. And so right now, I kind of feel like the tower moment, spirit's clearing things up for you. If you don't change, it's going to change. Something has to change. So you're saying, is it worth saving? You know, maybe it's not. Maybe you've been trying, maybe the tower moment's been trying to happen for you and you've been holding on too long, and the universe is like, I'm trying to get you over here, but you won't let go. And so maybe, you know, maybe it isn't worth saving. Let it end. There's nothing scary about ending jobs and relationships. It feels really bad. It feels, and our thoughts, we're afraid of what's going to happen in the future, but there's not, we create that fear, right? But the thing is there's always a chance you can go back and try and save the relationship again in the future. There's always that option, possibility. Anything's possible. And career-wise, do you jump? Maybe you're thinking about it. Why not? Go see what happens. If you don't like it, you can go back. So there doesn't need to be confusion here. But the thing is you got to center and ground yourself and not worry about what's going out on in all these areas. You gotta connect with yourself first to get all these other pieces back in line. All right. Let's see what the cards say. Is this relationship worth saving? The Devil in reverse. It's saying let it go. It's let go of the toxic. Let go of the attachments. So with the Devil card saying let go, the thing that gets scary for people is everybody thinks everything's so permanent. Let go. Let go means, yeah, everything's always changing. You're never going to see that past again, the same cycle, the same person, the same version, right? Everything's always changing, but you've got to let go of it so it can evolve, right? And once you let go of the attachment and you just focus on yourself, the relationship will start to either evolve, you'll evolve and separate, or you'll evolve together and you'll move forward. But right now, the toxic energy, the holding on, the dependent, being dependent on it and codependent on it, and holding on so tightly with these cords, energetic cords, they're keeping you trapped. And so this is saying release and let go and just allow the universe. You know, you got the 10 of Pentacles here at the bottom of the deck. So we do see, you know, a wise investment here. Let go, let go. This is a family blessing coming your way, abundance coming your way, but you may be holding on to what's not serving you any longer. So it's hard for you to move forward. It's hard for you to see this abundance. And I've got the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. It's not worth investing in anymore right now. You're not happy. You're stuck. You're keeping yourself stuck. I'm getting 8 of Cups. I'm getting, go on this journey. Go discover yourself. Walk away. It's like you're yearning to go discover. This is like a whole canvas in front of you. You can do whatever you want to do. But we're afraid. We think that we can't, or, you know, it's too scary. But it's like leaving high school and starting over again, or going to college for the first time, whatever, all these new beginnings we have. But as we get older, we get more afraid to let go of people or things that don't serve us. You're being asked to kind of go on this journey of self-discovery, walk away for the time being anyways, and find out who you are again. Figure out who you are. Right? You are, you know, you've got the 10 of Pentacles here, what's coming towards you. So we do see family, abundance, gratitude. We see support, foundation, home. So you do have this in your future, right? But it's going to be about you really finding yourself again, because I feel like you're losing yourself in this relationship and this whole situation that you're in right now. All right, so Zelly Zen. Hold on. All right, here they are. I'm getting the questions, guys. All right, so Zelly, are you Aries' husband? You're welcome, Dolly. Zelly Zen, is that you? Because I don't know if this is you. And I've got Victoria. I've got people from Lizelle. I'm going to think Lizelle is Zelly. I'm going to go with yes. Okay, Zelly is, are you Lizelle? Okay, okay, good. All right. I love you. We got an Aries husband. All right. All right. So your Aries husband was chatting with a woman for 4 months over now. Okay. What was his feelings, thoughts, intentions with her? What is his feelings, thoughts, intentions with our marriage? All right. You're Leo. So let's look first. We're looking at this other woman first. All right. So remember, we're talking about another woman and another partner for your person. And just the cards are going to say what the cards are going to say, and I'm just going to interpret them, right? But you always have to go with what really feels within. You already know the answers, all right? And cards are not always 100% right, but they will pull up usually pretty, you know, at this point, I've done so many friggin' readings that they pull up a pretty accurate kind of energy. And so just know, though, that it doesn't always have to be 100% accurate, so trust, okay? All right, so this woman, we're looking at this woman that he was chatting with for 4 months. They say it's over now. Say it's over now. So what was his feelings, thoughts, and intentions with her? All right, I have the Three of Swords in reverse. All right. And I have the Eight of Swords in reverse. And I have the Fool in reverse. Sounds to me like he was going back and forth with acting like a fool and not wanting to break your heart. Okay. We have the Three of Swords in reverse, which is showing, you know, not a third party, not wanting to break things, thinking positively. The Eight of Swords in reverse. All right. So I do feel like they were acting childish, acting foolish, and they did have intention of being, you know, but to me, with the Eight of Swords in reverse and the Three of Swords in reverse, it feels like it maybe didn't go through. They didn't follow through with it. All right. And I got Five of Wands in reverse. So there was too much inner conflict. They couldn't deal with it, or stress or frustration. I don't know, but it's over. All right. And we got the Temperance in reverse. So they were wishy-washy, hot or cold, going back and forth. All right. There was attraction. There was ego, but there was also pride. And there's also you, the Queen of Wands, Leo. All right. The Knight of Swords in reverse. They chickened out, or they just, the consequences weren't worth it, or they decided to back out. Okay. So that's what I'm getting for you. You are more important. You're showing up right here for them. And the Queen of Wands, you are definitely more prominent in their energy. So that was their decision. What is his feelings, thoughts, intentions with your marriage? It seems to me, put in your marriage right now, they thought twice about it. So I don't feel like they want to lose this marriage. But let's see what the cards say. What do they feel about the marriage? I do like Fruit Loops. Don't tell me to do anything weird, follow my nose. I can smell a fart before somebody even knows one's brewing. I don't want to follow my nose for anything. What is his feelings, thoughts, and intentions with your marriage? All right. Queen of Cups in reverse. He knows you're pissed. He wants to heal this relationship, though. All right. He knows you lack trust, and you might be acting insensitive, or they might be acting insensitive. I don't, you know, they might be being immature, but they know that you don't trust. I got the Hanged Man in reverse, too. So you are dealing with somebody who doesn't want to admit they're wrong. Okay. They do not want to admit they're wrong. All right. In the Page of Wands in reverse, they're very immature and irresponsible. So, but they still do love you. The Five of Swords in reverse, they want to end the games. Like, they don't want to deal with the stress anymore. Okay. But Eight of Swords in reverse. This person don't want to deal with any stress. They want to get over it. All right. But they are showing up as, and there's the Five of Wands in reverse. They don't want to fight about this anymore. I think they acted like a fool. I think they're immature. I think they're impulsive. I think they're self-centered. And I think that they play emotional games with you, can be manipulative. But I think that before things get out of hand, I think they realize that they could have lost the best thing in their life. All right. So I think Victoria's next. No, it's just Tracy's next and then Victoria. All right. If you decide to open your own workshop, all right. Let me see. I'm asking about a workshop because that would be my sole source of income. I would work from home and quit my job in the community. Thanks in advance. Tracy, I'm going to say yes because, and it's going to be difficult. I've started 3 businesses, one with somebody, two on my own. And it's, you've got to take risks and you may have to cut back and you may, not make money for a while. All right. And so it's about, dedication. It's about how bad do you want to be on your own, and do you believe in manifesting, and do you have the discipline to push yourself? All right, these are questions to ask. How bad do you want it? Because you most likely, if you've got to quit your job, it sounds like you might have to worry about finances a little bit, or maybe you have other ways for finances. But I also know that I had to kind of taper off my job so that I wouldn't get financially reliant on anybody. And so you got to weigh that out too, because if you just solely jump into your business sometimes, and then it becomes about income and money at the beginning, you might get discouraged. But at the same time, I would say, yes, this is the time to start something. This is definitely the time for you. And I'm going to see what the cards say, but this is definitely a time for you to decide to do your own workshop. All right. This is a really big time for all of you. Anybody wanting to explore anything, there's so many ways to get your voice heard. It's just to do something, to be of help, to be of anything. If we go into it with this heart of, I just want I want to do something, like with my channel, with me, with what I'm doing with my life, it all intertwines together. Everything I all do, my health, my holistic, my yoga, my schools I do, my learning, my hypnotherapy, therapies, all of it intertwines, and it's all become my lifestyle. But it doesn't feel like work to me. It's my lifestyle, but I've had to manifest and grow with it to make it happen. And you've got to dream big and stay focused on that. But every day I wake up, I'm like, I'm okay with whatever turns out. That is how I've managed on my channel. My channel grows different than a lot of other channels, a lot of tarot channels. You cannot watch my graph and really see how my channel grows. It always grows, but it does it differently than other people. We're all different. And I wake up every day, don't even look at those things. And I'm just like, how am I going to show up today? And how whatever comes today is what I need for my own personal growth and my own business growth. And I'm always doing something different, giving it my 150. And it just keeps growing. I know the end game, but yet I don't know the end game. And that's what it takes to be a business owner or to start your own project. And also if you're starting your own own workshop, this imposter syndrome has to go out the door. Some person became a millionaire unwrapping presents for kids, right? Wasn't there a thing like that? Like millions of followers just unwrapping and making somebody smile, making kids smile every day. You don't know what the hell is going to make somebody happy, but go with it and don't judge yourself. This is a completely different type of time. So I just really went on a rant there. What will be the outcome of your workshop? Let's see what Spirit has for you. All right. King of Swords in reverse. You got to think logically. You've got to weigh things out. And also that to me says don't manipulate yourself. Don't lie to yourself. You got to be honest with yourself and also clear your mind and also think you're smart, intelligent. That's imposter syndrome. When I see a King of Swords in reverse, doubting yourself, doubting your knowledge, the King of Swords is highly intellectual. Right? So this is going to be about you clearing your thoughts and getting out of your head and making plans for the future and seeing things from a bigger perspective. All right. And we have the 7 of Wands in reverse. So it's about boundaries. Are you able to discipline yourself? Do you have determination, perseverance? Do you need external barriers or guidelines to keep you structured? I know I do. That's why I always have to sign up for gyms outside. I always have to be a part of a group, a team, something, because I need external discipline. I hate working out by myself. I am not a gym rat. I walk around bored as shit. I mean, I can do it, but I hate it, right? So it's like you might be that same type of person. Do you have enough external obligations or ways to keep you hold you accountable? There's the word I'm looking for. Can you hold yourself accountable? All right. This is also about you making strong boundaries, grounding yourself, and also, coming up with your own, set of ethics, morals, your mission statement, and staying true to it. You've got to know yourself. You've got to stand in your power. All right. And I have the Hierophant. Of course you can do it. You might need some more knowledge. Do you need to pick up a couple more books? Always know that when you're starting your own business, there's always schooling. There's always lessons. There's always things to know. You always got to keep up. You've always got to be studying and moving forward. So you might need to take a couple courses. What's this workshop you're going to do? Are you ready? Do you need to workshop with somebody, or do you need to figure out a better way? Sometimes people take off too much more than they can chew instead of starting small. And so knowledge is power. Just know that there might be a few more things you need to learn or gather in order to make this successful. But the Hierophant is saying, follow your inner guidance. And, the next step is to teach. That's what I always, when I see the Hierophant's the teacher. So if your workshop is to teach, that's your next step. All right. Don't second guess yourself. You can teach somebody even if you just know one more step than they do. You're just showing them how to get through a barrier you broke through first. And now you're showing somebody a way through the doorway. It doesn't mean you have to have a PhD or know where the fuck the end all be all is. You just know how to get to the next level. All right. Or you have a new way around an old problem. Right. And you can show somebody. That's all you need to teach. That's what I got for you. Hopefully that helped. Yeah, you can't doubt yourself. That's probably why I just went off on that huge rant. You need to listen to that again. Yeah. That's how I've always done it myself. I show and teach and show and teach in my own life when I'm doing things. When I was even a massage therapist, even an artist, I was talking about what I was doing when I was doing it so I could show, because as I'm talking about it, because it's the way I process. I'm a kinesthetic learner too. So I have to be in something to explain it. And often when you're talking to me, Keanu Reeves does this. I just saw this recently on, not that I feel even more special because Keanu Reeves is kind of like it, but it was really unique for me to notice somebody pointed out because my sister does it too. And sometimes it can seem like we're disassociated when we talk and we don't get eye contact, right? And oftentimes it's because we're going within and we're kinesthetic and we're using everything to tell you where we're at. And we sense you as a being there, but we have somewhat maybe sometimes it's trauma response disconnected, but we're kinesthetically explaining something to you because we need to be there. And he does the same thing, and it looks like a lack of confidence. And they were showing how that's just how some of us talk, but I don't know why I just went on that. All right. So we have Victoria, and we are almost there. Victoria. Would like to know if love is coming in for me this year. All right. Thanks, Snow White, for that. All right. Thank you. All right. Let me see. Virgo sun. You got somebody breathing down your neck, Victoria. Did you see my Virgo reading yesterday and Wednesday? Virgo's got somebody on the hunt for you. So you've got somebody this year coming for you. You're welcome, Tracy. Make sure to listen back to that. That's going to be up there for a while. You can go back to that as many times as you want. All right, Virgos in general, you got something good in 2023. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising. You've got something good. All right, the Lover's card. The Two of Pentacles. I only do uprights when I'm doing love coming in. And we got the Ace of Pentacles. All right, so possibility of a Gemini. We have the Two of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. So it could be a little bit more around the corner. It could be by winter time. The Pentacles, the winter time, Swords is autumn. So by winter time, you know, you're looking at possibility of a fresh start, new offer coming in. All right. You may have a choice to make. You do have the Lover's card and you have the Two of Pentacles. So you might need to weigh out the pros and cons here over a couple people or the type of people you're dating or you're trying to date or whoever you're connected to. But the Two of Pentacles says, you know, just keep on doing your thing. Keep on going about your day. The doorway is opening up. The doorway is opening for you. The Lover's card. You are being divinely guided towards somebody with the Lover's card coming in for you. So you do have a love affair, a very strong love union in the stars for you, written in the stars for you. For that to come up. King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Here's your person coming in. So we see a strong earthy energy for you coming in. And we got the Knight of Wands. All right. So we see a new passionate adventure, a date coming in, somebody who's very ambitious, somebody who's very athletic, might be very just hot. You might just think they're very attractive, very spontaneous. I do get a Pisces energy. I get house 4. So I'm seeing somebody that wants, you know, family, or they have a strong family foundation, or something about their family, you know, is very important to them, or it's about building a home. They're ready to build their legacy. All right. I have Aquarius energy too. So we're seeing Pisces and Aquarius energy. House 4 can be Cancer energy, but I got a strong Gemini, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn coming in for you. How else will you know? Anything else you need to know about this connection? All right. It's delayed right now. It's a little complex, the situation. It's complicated. So there could be somebody else involved. I am getting the number 2s. Now you have the Lover's card, which is showing 2 lovers possibly. There's choice. So somebody could be in a relationship with somebody else. And we have the Two of Pentacles showing, weighing out the pros and cons here. But somebody needs to take a chance. We got 2 2s here. They're about to go, and it's about them rolling the dice and ready to take the chance on you, or you taking a chance on this person. But we do see right now somebody, I'm getting catch 22, and I got 22. 22 is in your reading. Okay, it's very important numbers, 22, 22. All right, so the situation will sort itself out. All right, the master number 22. But this person needs to take a chance or take a risk, and somebody either needs to leave something or work something out, or just needs to take a gamble on this relationship. So I hope that sounds good for you. It sounds good to me. Saturn's in my 7th house too, Jess. Welcome to the party. And squaring your natal Saturn. Mine's not squaring my natal Saturn. But your 7th house of relation. What's your rising sign, Jess? You're welcome, Victoria. So what does Saturn, I can itch on my back, sorry, that was really dramatic. What does Saturn have in store for you, being that it moved into your 7th house? What's really, you know what though? Saturn is not scary. And the 7th house can mean that you're getting into a relationship. You could be getting married. You could be something that's going to take work. Something, you could be getting into a commitment that's going to take work, which means more serious energy. It means time to grow up, time to get more disciplined. All right. So Saturn's actually a really good energy for some people, for some signs. All right. Feeling helpless. Aquarius and 8 energy. Let me see. So there's 2 ways that this can go for you. All right. You can either act powerless, all right, helpless. You can let Saturn beat you up and make it seem like it's the worst placement of your life. Or you can look at it as a chance of luck, abundance, and prosperity, and being very resourceful. So Saturn might make things rough because it may show you where some lessons need to be learned in relationships in your 7th house. So if things get a little bit rockier or harder to deal with, or taking longer, or causing more hardship, feeling like you're getting older, grumpier, aging, pains, feeling more restricted, feeling more lonely, things like that. That is you allowing the Saturn energy to drown you. It's going to take you in because you don't want to make any changes. You don't want to make any changes. And what Saturn's trying to do is to clear these lessons to help you move forward. Things are getting harder before they get easier, so that you let go of. It's like Saturn's going to say, if you don't learn this lesson, you're going to keep going at it until you do. It's time to grow up and learn the lesson. And as soon as you do, it's like multiply, and like it's just gonna, the momentum's gonna pick up, and your luck and abundance is gonna multiply faster than as long as it was taken. It's gonna seem like it took forever to get here, and then it's gonna be tenfold. You know what I mean? Like things are gonna turn around that quickly for you. Saturn could be a very, very good energy where it's bringing you in solid people, more stable relationships, people who want to put more effort into relationships, people who are more serious, people who are more reliable and think practical about life and have things in order and play things a little bit more safe and are more cautious. So more grounded and more rooted. So it's however you wish to look at what you need to focus on is what you choose to focus on. Because Saturn can do that. Exactly what I just said. It can make you feel paralyzed, helpless, vulnerable. Blaming it on your environment. But also remember, your environment, Saturn energy, can be restrictive too. So if you're restricting yourself to a certain environment and keeping yourself tucked in walls around certain energies, that is going to pull you out of alignment constantly. Saturn might be asking you to finally move, take charge, grow up, wisen up. You paid your dues. It's time to get out of a location, a situation, or a group of, of people you're hanging around with. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's a group of thoughts you've been hanging out with. All right. But it's time. So Saturn's going to work in either way for you. That's going to be the hardest for you, is deciding which way it's going to work. Anything else with this Saturn energy in Pisces? I've got Uranus energy, so profound change, radical change, Scorpio energy, transformation, and house 5. So this could be about you dating new people, having more fun, getting out of your comfort zone. Saturn could be a time for you to have more fun dating and meeting more responsible people, people who are in it for long-term relationships, or have the same beliefs as you do anyways. Even if it's not long-term relationship you're looking for, have similar beliefs as you do. All right. And Uranus is talking about radical change. It's about rebelling, being independent, breaking free from the old you and moving into this new you, transforming into this new you. I've got the Ace of Pentacles. So Saturn is trying to bring you a new opportunity. This is really good luck. Saturn can bring a lot of luck to you and abundance depending on, what you choose to do with the energy. Okay. And I've got the Temperance card here. It's in reverse. The Temperance card says what's out of balance in your life. And, Saturn's going to show you where to bring balance back into your life and what needs to be worked on. So I hope that helps. Hello, the FBI's here. I didn't do it. I promise. Charles Minsky. All right, I have Jazz and then I have Snow White here for PayPal. Let's see. And Love Apples. Yeah. All right, so Jasmine. What did I do? I got the FBI watching me. We all get the FBI watching us. How does my person on my mind feel about me? All right, advice is always appreciated. Let's see, Jasmine. How does your person on your mind feel about you? Page of Cups. So they have a crush on you. They're crushing. I blocked Spencer. I don't know. He was being fresh. I don't like my son talking to me like that. Somebody my son's age. Knight of Swords in reverse, though. They aren't taking a risk or a chance. They're holding back. The Ten of Wands in reverse. They don't want the responsibility, or they don't want to get stressed out, or they're stressing out. They're not taking a chance, or they're not taking a risk because they don't want to get stressed out, or a fear of rejection, or too much responsibility, or it's hard work. We got the Judgment card, though, so I do see whatever's going on. I see a decision being made here to maybe reconnect, a second chance, or to give this a go. All right, we got the Knight of Wands. Here you go. So I see you guys going out, going on a new adventure, moving forward, a lot of passion, flirty. So what's happening? Either they're holding back out of fear of taking a risk, not sure if they want the responsibility of doing this again, but it does show a second chance and moving forward, a new relationship, even if it's just passion, getting together, dating, going out, having a good time. Ace of Swords, communication, a breakthrough in the relationship. So yeah, that's what I got. The Moon card, something manifesting here. Your dreams manifesting. Emotions running high. So here's my thing. It is showing he's not speaking to you. Knight of Swords in reverse and the Ten of Wands in reverse. They don't want to stress out, or they don't. That could be why you're moving. They don't want to be stressed out. Maybe there's anxiety, fears, anxieties because the Judgment, you making a decision to move. The Knight of Wands. So, but I do feel like you guys, they still want to, they're going to talk to you. They still want to talk to you. And you guys might still end up talking. Yeah. You guys will end up giving this a second go. The Judgment card. I don't know what else to say. Those are the cards that are coming in for you. It's showing that they're stressed out. They don't want to stress about it, or they're holding back communicating with you because it's wearing them out or stressing them out. You'll get the truth here, the communication, and with the Ace of Swords, though. Okay. And the Nine of Wands. It's a mild setback, but it's not over. It is definitely not over between the two of you. Give him space to come towards you. That's what I feel like. That's what I feel. Yeah, she did two. She paid another $5.99, so she did 2 stickers to pay for the 15. I see what she did. I don't know why I just did that. Was annoying with my mouth. I'm so sorry. You're welcome. All right, love apples. Berry. What's Barry's feelings? That name Barry. I've never known a Barry. Let me see. Can I trust names like Barry? Sounds like a movie made just for like TV. You know, like there's like a Jane and the Jane Doe. Barry. Yeah, you got a couple Barry singers, but I've never seen a Barry. Is he real? 10 of Pentacles. Family. Does he have family? Moved back to Florida from Massachusetts. You did. You did. You're back in Florida. You're the one I called Mass a shithole to. Oh, yeah, the Flash. That's right. But see, the Flash is even, I love the Flash. But the Flash is also Barry from the Flash. I mean, I've never met a Barry in life. Yeah. All right. So I don't know their intentions. I got the 10 of Pentacles. So it looks like they see something solid coming in. So if he seems nice though, and you're liking this, the 10 of Pentacles is showing up. Unless this person's really lying about being married, or they have a hidden second life and you're not picking up the clues, do a little detective work. Make sure that they don't have a second family or another family, anybody, ready, or they're good to go. But if that's not the case, this person's like, they're definitely in the market for something solid, something long-term. All right. I've got the 9 of Swords here. And I have the 6 of Wands. Don't let your insecurities get the best of you here. All right. The 9 of Swords. All right. And the 6 of Wands in reverse can show pride, regret, guilt, overthinking, getting in the way here. So, and we got the World card in reverse. You could end up holding this back with your own thoughts. I have a scratch in my throat. Hold on a second. So how does he view you? How does he view you? The 8 of Pentacles. He sees you as worth the investment. We need to have like a glow up workshop and own who you are. and I am chosen workshop, you know, like these affirmations, and just own it, because your insecurity is the only thing that's coming through on this table, is that you may let your insecurities get in the way. Your person is showing up as 10 of Pentacles and showing up as 8 of Pentacles. Like you're worth the investment. I know that's not, I just think that sounds awful to say, but it's the truth. You know what I mean? Like you know, you got to make sure people are worth your time and investment. It is what it is. All right. 8 of Swords in reverse. You got to let go of those limiting beliefs. Work on those stories. Work on those stories. Because this seems like it could go somewhere. And I see you, Isa. Bart Simpson, Bartholomew. Yeah, that's Barry. Is that Barry? Yeah, you've got this. You've got to look up limiting beliefs, look up affirmations. Every morning, make a list of 5. I have Alexa every morning tells me about 10 different things now, aside from my things that I need to be reminded also, you know? So I've got like affirmations I wake up every morning to. Even if I choose to ignore her in the morning when she wakes me up and I get mad and I know she's doing my affirmations, like I see them as a text on my phone too. All right. So we've got the infamous Snow White. Snow White, I stalked your Instagram. I didn't realize that I don't go on Instagram very often. And I went on and I saw that you followed me over there. And I poked on your thing and you had your videos there, and you can dance. Am I calling you out? You got a dancer. I only watched like 1 or 2 videos, but you got it going. She's over there. Like, what are you doing? Maybe I wasn't supposed to say that. What the hell am I looking for? I'm looking for your email. There you go. All right. We have been pretty open with each other lately. He has trust issues. Any chance of seeing each other soon? How is he feeling about what we have talked about? All right. Let's see. Yeah, I saw you dancing. I went on Instagram, and I'm trying to go on it more, but I haven't been on it. I don't have enough time. It's just driving me nuts. I need like a little helper. And but you followed me and I didn't know, and I clicked on your thing, and you weren't set to private. So I stalked you I only stalked a couple videos. I'm not like stalking you. And you were dancing. I was like, she could dance. She got the moves down. I'm like, yeah, that's pretty awesome. It happens to the best of us. I was just like, I always see you guys' comments, and whenever I get a chance, I like to have a face. I like to know your eyes, your face. I like to see, you know, I just can't always do it. I can only take in so much content on YouTube, on social media, in my life, and these videos, and I can only take in so much content. But every now and then, I do like to see some things, see your lives, see what's going on, and I think it's awesome. Yeah, because I never use it, and then I'm gonna try to more, but it's just a lot. I'm not a high-tech person anyways, and this is a lot for me. All right, so I just lost your question here because I was talking. There it is. All right, so let me see. Okay. All right, Chris the Aries. Thoughts, feelings, and intentions. We've been pretty open with each other lately. All right, let's see. What's his true thoughts, feelings, intentions? Will they see each other? Let's see. All right, we got the Six of Wands in reverse. So they are insecure. You know, you are dealing with them. They can be self-centered, arrogant, whiny, you know. The World card in reverse. And we got the Five of Pentacles. So they are struggling with something. I don't know if they're struggling with their insecurities or finances or something. Something is going on with them that they're dealing with, that they're the World card. They feel like their world's upside down right now. They feel like there's a lot going on in their life. That's the way this is coming through. And so they don't want any headache or stress, or they're not dealing well with any extra headache or stress. King of Cups in reverse, all right? So I feel like they are pulling back. They are being really, really reserved with their emotions right now. I do feel like it's because they're going through financial struggle or strain, and it's affecting their confidence, and he's very insecure about something, okay? So that's where they're at. They're in their thoughts. Let's see their feelings for you and any intentions. All right, feelings, the Devil. There's still sexual feelings, attraction, slight obsession between the two of you guys. You guys do have that attachment to one another. I got the Knight of Cups in reverse, though, so we are still seeing player energy. So you are with the Devil and the Knight of Cups in reverse. You're still dealing with Aries, the player. You know, like it's still very sexual. It's still very unrequited when it comes to like commitment. But you guys have decided this at this point. I do see the Death card here, so I do feel like maybe something is changing, or something has changed between the two of you, or maybe it's holding that back. Something's holding back this from growing romantically. And we have the Page of Swords. You guys have already talked about this. You already know this. And we got the Two of Cups in reverse. It's because of the relationship. There's another relationship involved, and that is what's holding this back from going forward. So this is a very sexual relationship. And the idea of it going anywhere else is ending right now because of this relationship. This is constantly getting in the way. So it's not evolving. Nothing's changing. There's still this obsession, the sexual desire for each other, but you guys are, there's nothing else you can do. The Three of Pentacles in reverse. It's like there's a third party involved, and you both can't give exactly what you want to give to it. All right, so will you see each other soon? I've got the Queen of Swords. So you already know the answer is kind of what I'm seeing, because this is you, but I kind of get a yes, the truth, you know the truth, and the communication. The Queen of Swords says yes to me. I do have the Judgment in reverse, though. It might not be the best decision to make, maybe for some reason, or you might be going against your best call, your best judgment call. But I do feel like and I got that Three of Pentacles in reverse. All right. I'm kind of feeling like this week you might not see each other. It might make you upset. It might make you resentful, but I do feel like it's because the third party is getting involved. Something's getting heavier around the third party. We do have the Fool card, Aries energy. So we do see a fresh start or a new beginning coming in for you guys. But I feel like this week you might be getting put on hold a little bit because the third party is weighing in on your person. All right, that's all I'm getting. Nothing's really changed between the two of you, except that you're getting a little bit more, maybe you may get a little bit more critical or a little bit more judgy this week towards them because of the third party situation that they're not able to give to this as much as you want this week. So something is about their relationship is getting heavier. All right. How do they truly feel about what you guys talked about? that Page of Swords, it feels like you guys were both on the same page. You both, how do they feel? The Three of Wands, they feel like there's been growth, expansion. You guys both know you're looking ahead. But we do see, you know, possibly on the horizon, you guys seeing each other again, a reunion. All right. But they seem to think that you guys have discussed, or you know, you've looked into the future a little bit, or you've seen how things are, or seen where things were going, or how things were going, and that you guys have come to, you've come to some sort of agreement on where things are. All right. There's possibility for growth in the future, but as long as that relationship's in the way, it's holding it back. All righty, guys. I love you. I will see you guys. For those of you that are in the membership, I'm not sure how it works. The first tier, I don't know. I don't think the first tier. I think that's just saying, you know, thanks for being a part of my membership. I think you can be a part of member chats, but the live tomorrow is for tier 2 and tier 3 to ask questions. I think you can be a part of the live and listen to what's going on. But tomorrow is more about the membership and the manifesting, and anybody else who is a member now you can go in tomorrow. And because we don't have that many members yet, you get more one-on-one. So this will be an opportunity for those that have signed up right now for you to get more one-on-ones with me on Tuesdays. In the future, as I grow, the third tier will probably have their own day for a workshop or something like that, because eventually it's going to get so big, it's going to be grouped up. But I will see you guys tomorrow. And other than that, I'll see you on Wednesday with all signs, Thursday with Super Chat. And I'm still trying to work on the individuals this week. I had a lot come up. I started the membership, all this other stuff that I didn't even think about. And so I will see you soon. You're welcome. I love you guys. He felt your energy. You can feel, we're all energy. You don't have to believe. He's got to believe in energy because it's a proven scientific fact. We're all energy. I just spit on my own laptop. Yummy. I love you. Thank you, Isa. Thank you, guys. I will see you tomorrow. I got to go. Love you.